right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian, Lauren, Jake. Nope, Jake's not here. Lauren, that was
Old habits die hard. Dang.
Yeah, you get used to something. Flips out every once in a while. Jake's somewhere inflating something. He's probably asleep.
With air. Yeah, I was going to say, just laying in bed.
Actually, he's probably asleep right now. Shout out, Jake. How are you, buddy? But good morning, everybody. Christian and Lauren here with you live on the radio, live at Q92radio.com, and live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. So glad you guys are with us. Hope you're having a good one out there this hour. Concert tickets. We're giving away tickets to see Louis Tomlinson on the How Did We Get Here tour. Let's come to Jacobs Pavilion on Monday, July 20th. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 10. We are going to hook you up with tickets to that. The 8 o'clock hour, it's a Wednesday, so that means your call Wednesday. Your request from the 90s and early 2K from 8 to 9. 8:30, Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. 9 o'clock hour, we are giving away a 4-pack of tickets good for any Akron Rubber Ducks home game at 717 Credit Union Park in Akron this summer. They're home this week, as a matter of fact. Taking on Erie, so you can check that out in the 9 o'clock hour. And on the live stream today, we are going to give away an African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. You could win that just for stopping by the live video feed or watching the morning show on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Does not matter which one. Q92 Radio on Facebook and YouTube, at Q92 on X. Like, follow, and subscribe. So, if you'd like to be that finalist, we're going to need you to head over to our live video feed. We're going to need you to click the like button to let us know you're there. And then in the comments section, Lauren, what should we put in there today? What emoji? What phrase?
I think you can put any animal emoji.
Any animal emoji. You have an animal emoji, you put it in.
Make them comments wild.
The comment. Let's go on a safari in the comments section.
Let's do it.
Look, a bison. You know?
I don't think there's a bison emoji. I hate to break it to you. I know you really have a hang up on bison.
It's just funny. The script always says, feed a bison.
I know, and you really stick to that.
Who would feed a bison? I mean, that'd be just so odd.
It would be weird. I think a giraffe would be more off-putting.
I'm more fun. I fed a giraffe.
They're taller than you? Really?
I fed a giraffe. Columbus Zoo. Me and my son fed a giraffe.
But see, that's where they're like sunken down, so their heads are right there. Like, can you imagine it reaching down and be like, thank you very much, and then going all the way back up to chew it?
Yeah, we were up on a platform where their neck walked up.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
And it's funny because they scoop it up with their tongue.
Mm-hmm. They've got really
long
tongues.
They wrap their tongue around it and then take the lettuce. It's like a cartoon.
Kind of creepy. And aren't their tongue kind of like purple?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow,
It's a little weird.
You guys are some talented tongued animals.
I thought it was weird when I discovered...
you giraffes are always smiling.
I know, right? Anyhow... I thought it was weird when I discovered that my dog's skin was blue.
Well, you know what happens.
Yes,
Some dogs are blue. Some dogs have all kinds of colors.
Like his actual skin is like blue.
Yeah. It's not.
I'd never had a dog like that, so the first time I bit him, I'm like, oh my God, what's wrong with him?
The Smurf.
Then I Googled it, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, everything's fine. Good morning, everyone. Only one more day to go, then let the partying begin. A special thanks to the best radio station for my Rubber Ducks tickets yesterday. You guys are the best from Glasgow. Oh, I hope you had a good time at the game.
I saw that was it. Yeah, you messaged us and told me who you were. I'm so glad you got through. I'm glad you got those tickets, and I'm so glad you told us who you were.
Yeah, and I hope you had a good time.
Yeah.
You know, it was very warm, I'm sure.
Well, I don't know if he went to the game yesterday.
I thought he
won the tickets yesterday. I sent him the tickets yesterday.
Well, enjoy a game. They're home all week.
They are. It's going to be a little toasty, but, you know, I mean...
I didn't even take Jimmy out to play yesterday.
I know. Last night was Tall Boy Tuesday. Well, yesterday, my daughter filled a pool in the backyard and let our dog... She's like, he wants to go out so bad. I mean, he gets the zoomies so much. So she filled his pool, and they had at it. So
he did some zoomies.
He really did, and then he brought the grass in with him. I mean, she tried to let him stay out there to get... He's so curly now. It's insane. Like, that's going to be fun, grooming-wise.
It was just me last night. Jamie's in Columbus for work. Mm-hmm. He didn't go to sleep till like 1.
He knows.
I let him stay in my room. It was just me and him. I was like, okay, cool. I put on Blippi, put on my CPAP, because I'm an adult in my 40s. I'm like, all right, he'll fall asleep. Wake up like 45 minutes later. He's playing Hot Wheels on the bed. I'm like, what? No, we're going to bed. Going to bed.
Yeah.
Go back to sleep. I wake up again. Look over. He's not in bed.
Oh, my gosh.
He's not in bed. This time it's almost 1. I'm like, where in the blue hell is this kid, and why is he not asleep? He looked like he was falling asleep every time I fell asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And he finally passed out. But
Where was he, though? I mean, I'm glad you found him.
On the floor with his
so he was
truck.
still in the room
He was
with
still
you.
in the room.
Yeah.
The kid will just go wake up. He'll just start playing with it. He don't care. I'm like, lights off, nighttime, dark, go to sleep. We're going to sleep. Going to sleep. Then we get in bed, I get my mask back on. Dad, gotta pee. It was fun. It was funny, but not. I'm like, where is your mother? This is insane. I get up at 4, sir.
I know. Well, and then on top of that, like, she doesn't wear devices to bed like that, where she has to unhook.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
We did not go to bed late.
Right.
We were in bed at 8. What are we doing? So many times I was like, oh, good, he's about to fall asleep. We're good. No. Blippi couldn't put him to sleep. Darkness couldn't put him to sleep. I don't know, man.
Have you ever tried a little show called Little Bear?
Little Bear? No.
That'll put him to sleep.
Never heard of Little Bear.
You've never heard of Little Bear? He's so cute.
Blippi has a put you to sleep episode.
He's got like friends that are like, one's a duck, my kids watch Little Bear, and I swear every time I put that on for them, I would fall asleep. And so would they.
He's back into Paw Patrol.
Oh, yeah?
He left it for a while.
I don't know a lot about it. I know that dog's name isn't Chase.
Chase.
Yeah.
Chase is on the case. I don't mind that one. There
were a handful of shows when my kids were growing up. I didn't mind it either. I'm a huge Blues Clues fan. Huge. Like, I'll watch it. My grandchildren will watch Blues Clues. More so than Barney. And it's got to be the OG Steve. Come on, what are we doing with these other guys?
Well, that's like there's 7 Blippies.
Yeah.
And I get pissed off every time I see one that's not the original. I'm like, who is this liar?
I'm going to be like, yeah, I sitting there, well, I
like,
know.
Who the hell are you, sir?
Watching it with your kids, you're like, listen, you might be able to pull one over on my 4-year-old, but I know.
I'm in my 40s, and I know you.
That is not who it should be.
You are not Blippi. All right, so get the hell out of here and give me that hat. You don't deserve it. I was like, man, I do. I'm like, who's this guy?
I know.
Who's this guy?
I think they can just make a change like that and just
nothing
happens.
As I've watched so much YouTube and Blippi and things like that, a lot of YouTube, it's crazy. How do these everyone starts a YouTube channel.
Oh yeah.
And how do these certain families theirs just take off? You know what I mean? Like, what is it? Chance?
Some of it, I think, is luck. Some of it is having someone that you can work with to know, like, hashtags and algorithms to, like, get your material and your content out there.
Yeah, like Ryan's toy review.
Oh, God. Ryan's been around since my kids were kids. Yeah.
Like, and that thing's huge. Like, how did that families take off? Yeah, I don't know. There's weird things I think about. Like, and there's this kids to kids.
You're like, why couldn't I figure that? Why couldn't it have been my family?
Yeah, like, why did that one take off? Everyone starts a YouTube channel with their kid hoping it's going to take off.
I don't know about that.
How did Ryan's take off? How did that how did Evan Storm's take off? It's just weird to me because they're doing nothing special. And then you start getting free stuff from the toy companies and stuff because they want you to promote their stuff on your channel.
Yeah.
So you're Ryan and they're like Disney sending you all their stuff for cars, Monster Jam sending you all their Monster Jam stuff. It's just like.
This is sad. It says Ryan's toy review channel took off in 2015 after a viral video of him unboxing a massive Lego set tapped into a highly engaged audience of preschoolers. Can I ask what in the hell preschoolers were doing on YouTube?
What have they got? One video. And his family has a fortune now. The kid could probably retire at 14 because he's a teenager now. Oh,
yeah, how old is he now?
Good morning, OMG. I miss backyardigans.
Oh, my gosh.
Never heard of that.
Backyard friends. The backyard. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
No.
No.
How old is Ryan?
He's 14.
Kids review. Really?
Mm-hmm. Ryan Kaji.
Great family. I feel like his mom tries to steal the show and get more attention. I feel like she wants to be the star. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I watch him now, and the older he gets, the more she wants to be in them all.
Maybe that was her plan all along.
I guess.
Ooh, Wonder Pets.
It's like Dance
Wonder
Moms.
Pets.
Oh, my God.
What?
Ryan Kaji and his family have an estimated net worth of $100 million.
Well done, fam.
I want to punch out a car window right now. Annual earnings, according to Forbes' top creators profile, Ryan brought in an estimated $35 million in 1 year. The Ryan's World brand has generated more than $1 billion in retail sales.
Yeah, but more than that, think about how many people he inspired to try their hand at doing what he was doing with his family.
Kid can retire at 14.
He totally could be done and be set for life.
As long as he has a money management person.
Yeah.
Well,
he's got parents, but I mean, are they?
Some parents.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But are they going to be fair? Did they set up a trust for him? Like all the things.
I don't know if you've seen that Charlie D'Amelio drama going on right now.
Yeah, I've heard about it. My daughter told me.
She's like blocked all her parents. She's not talking to her parents or family. She thinks they stole from her,
and they may have. That's the sad thing.
It is kind of sad. That's kind of sad. Like if my son made it big, would I ask for money for football cards? Sure.
I mean, she get an allowance.
Would I take?
You bought his Matchbox cars.
You know what I mean? Yeah, no kidding. Fork it over. I want to get a Topps Chrome Mega Box.
I always remind my kids, I'm like, listen, if you make it big, you remember all these times I bought you Starbucks and, you know, just because I love you.
That's crazy. Good morning and break, Pink Jeep Girl.
Thank goodness for you.
7:15, though. We've done way worse. It's Somber and Homewrecker on Q92. That's fine. We got some good rage there. We're going to get to that. You guys got some rage this morning. I love it. The other John I would have loved to have been, looking back now, a pimple popper.
That's so gross.
Or someone that gets earwax out of ears.
Can I tell you?
I can watch pimple popping.
No.
Oh, my new one? I like what I'd love to be someone who gets barnacles off of turtles.
There's something very cathartic. I think that's like similar to like power washing. You
want to talk about like let me unwind?
I don't want to get it off turtles, but like I could do boats. You know, like the boats they hire people to scrape the barnacles off.
No, it's about the turtles because you're helping the turtles.
Yeah, but what if they're snapping turtles?
They're not going to be snapping at me when I'm snapping off the barnacles.
They don't know what you're doing. They just
I'll tell them.
Okay.
And then obviously you rub them down with a little bit of what is that? Dove or whatever. What do we always use on animals?
Dawn
dish soap.
That's her oil spills. Don't you remember?
Thing.
By the way, yesterday I had a moment. That gentleman that passed away, unfortunately, from Melrose Place at Muldoon.
Yeah, Patrick Muldoon. You know who he was, right?
He was Jeffrey
from Saved by the Bell. He broke up Zach and Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about that yesterday. We just talked about Melrose Place and...
Sorry. But yeah, it's exactly who that was. Rest in peace.
Days of Our Lives. Yeah, I know.
Not Jeff, though. Just Patrick Muldoon.
Yeah. I didn't know that. Tony told me last night.
Can you imagine getting dumped dressed up like Romeo and Juliet?
I mean, he's like the
at
ultimate romantic, and he's being left for an older guy because she thinks
prom.
He's so swoon-worthy.
Like, you're literally at prom, and you get dumped in tights.
I know, but you know what the funny part is he says it's okay.
Well, he was just trying to be cool. You know what I mean? It
His
wasn't
whole heart was broken.
Remember next episode, he was an a-hole to her, trying to turn all his friends against her.
As he should have been.
That's fair. Yeah. Crab Whisperer is a great to watch. Gets barnacles off crabs.
Thank you. Wednesday, 97 degrees, a feels like temp of 106, sunny and hot all day long. Clear and starry overnight, no relief from the heat here, our low 74. From the 3 News Weather Center, I'm Mark Johnson.
Thanks, Mark. 7:21 on your Wednesday morning as you head out the door. We've got some hazy fog out there, some sunshine peeking through. It's 76 currently in Canton.
It's Ella Langley in Choosing, Texas on Q92. Pool talk. There's all kinds of talk. Boat talk. I'm like, okay.
I'm just saying.
I'm not saying I don't indulge in the boat talk.
I know that
because I do.
I know.
But so I'm not putting this on. Just even on myself. Like, I'd be like, okay, let's just calm down.
There is a reason though. You see so many boats for sale.
Just saying. Let's just calm down on all these projects because none of them are free.
Maybe you should go with Jake once and see how you like it.
None of these are free. Oh yeah, Jake does have a boat.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's been. I should ask what he's done on his boat. The boat he bought with his buddies off Facebook.
Its name is Bodie. Literally.
His name is Bodie. He took to a guy to repair it, and the guy kept it for 8 years.
Not 8 years, but it was a while.
It was a long time before he got his boat
we were
back.
working on helping him get it back.
Like, yeah, do you need us to step in? Do you really have a boat, or did this man steal your boat? Do not get a boat. Trust me. I gotta tell you, those people on the lake, they just don't look sad.
No, because they're probably newer boat owners.
You know what boat stands for? Someone says, break out another 1,000.
There you go.
And you can say the same thing for pools.
Oh, I was just going to say that. So last night, what we did was we helped my in-laws. They got a new solar cover for their pool. So theirs is round, their pool is. Mm-hmm. And so we cut it into 4 pieces because it's a lot more manageable for my mother-in-law to be able to put the cover on the pool if it's in pieces versus one big sheet. Because that would be like a 30-foot round.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so we had to cut that up. We helped cover the pool because she just shocked it again. Hopefully this is the last time before then we'll be able to swim. But because they just got pool water last weekend. Like they had to be topped off. But it's a lot of work. Like we've been helping her get some things ready. And then last night, Tony's dad like, Tony, you want a pool? He's like, nope. I mean,
sure don't.
It's a lot.
Sure don't.
Like they had problems with the filter and the pump, and I mean, it's just been one thing after another this year. It seems like
my neighbor's got one. It looks so fun.
Yeah, you just have to get it there and keep it there.
I think having a boat is fun, but it's also a lot of work and maintenance.
You have to be passionate about it.
Another one. Do not get a pool. Trust me. Man.
That's why I've always been like, yeah, my in-laws have a pool. Whoop, whoop. Like, I've never asked for one. Yeah, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law have a pool.
My brother's got a pool.
Yeah, see?
I can go over there. He claims there's an open-door policy.
I know, you've said that.
Yeah.
When you get over there, he's like, what are you doing here?
Then when you see if the door is open, something, oh, you said. Oh, yeah, no, but today, okay. First of all, I would never have made that statement if I was you, even if it wasn't. I would never say that to myself.
Never.
Never say open policy. But hey, listen, if you ever want to swim, call and see what's going on.
Yeah, hey, if we're home, I don't mind if you get in.
Yeah, that's how I would have said it. I would have never said it like he did. Open door policy. Okay. Don't come over, though. All right. A little contradictory, but all right. That's how I would have said it. I'd be like, listen, call us if you ever want to swim. We'll let you know if it's cool.
Yeah.
That's exactly how you should say. If you want to swim, give me a call. I'll let you know if it's all right. Probably won't be, but I'll let you know. Anyway. 725 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Christian Lauren here with you. 330-450-9292. The phone number, the text line, 330-269-9292. So glad to be with you. Hopefully you guys are having a great one out there. We're about 4 minutes away from a look at sports, and not to mention, Louis Tomlinson is coming to Jacobs Pavilion on July 20th. You want to get a little One Direction fix with Louis Tomlinson, who's done a lot, actually. After One Direction, he's had his solo career, just like Niall Horan had. Liam Payne is no longer with us, but he had his solo career, and obviously all of them have had some level of solo success, and a little more, obviously, in Europe than here.
Yeah.
But Louis Tomlinson also, I believe, one of the hosts was at X Factor over in Europe, UK's X Factor. He's done some hosting there.
I know he did a show over there, yeah.
So, I mean, he's done more than a few things. But he's got the How Did We Get Here tour going on right now. And it's coming to Jacobs Pavilion on Monday, July 20th. If you're a One Direction fan, you'd love to see this. If you're a Louis fan, I still remember, man. Never heard a pop like that in my life by girls until I went to see Niall Horan at Blossom. It was just Niall. Maren Morris opened.
I remember. I remember you going.
She had tiny black shorts on.
I remember Lexi going as well.
Lexi's sister was in tears.
I remember. Yeah.
Literally tears just because he walked on stage. And it was such a normal concert. Maren Morris was out there, and it was when she was just popping. Mm-hmm. You know, Church was out, and like that first album of hers, and it was a normal, loud crowd. Everything seemed normal. It was like, yeah, with Blossom having a beer, we're hanging out. There's Maren Morris. Mm-hmm. She did the middle, and everyone was popping for the middle.
Oh yeah.
And Niall walked out, and I guess I just wasn't familiar with the game, even though I know One Direction. He just walked out as calm as could be with his guitar, and I couldn't. I've never been in a crowd where I couldn't hear my voice when I talked. When he walked on stage, I was trying to talk to Megan, and I couldn't hear my voice.
Yeah.
And it was all the most shrilled girl screaming.
Naturally.
That was just Niall Horan. And I'm not saying just, I'm saying like...
You should have been there for Taylor.
When she came out there?
Yeah.
All right, Sinead. Yeah.
I understand now why in certain stadiums, like, it registered as a earthquake.
Scale?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Louis Tomlinson. We got tickets to see Louis. Coming up, 8 o'clock hour, your call Wednesday. All your requests from 8 to 9 from the 90s and 2K. Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. 9 o'clock hour, Akron Rubber Ducks tickets. And get your butt over to our live video stream because we're going to be giving away African Safari Wildlife Park Car Pass at the end of the 9 o'clock hour. If you'd like a chance to win that, just simply head over to our live video feed. Click the like button in the comments section. Put any animal emoji you like in the comments section. Kimberly, Victoria, they've done it. Be like them and go do that now. 7:28 Sports is coming up right after CeeLo Green. You know the name of it. It's Q92. You want to know what a nerd I am? I actually have that, and that is how him and I have discovered everything. And I just didn't realize he'd be able to like memorize when I would tell him what a plane is, or he'd go, Dad, Delta. I'm like, what? Oh, yeah. So good. He just learned Frontier yesterday. He learned Frontier. So we look, because we live, we're obviously not far from the Youngstown Air Base with the C-130. So they fly over my house a lot. So we get excited when those are up flying. Every once in a while, we'll see a Chinook.
Right, the Chinooks scare me because we live right by the airport and there's an armory there for the Army. I mean, like, when it first happened, when we first moved in, I was like, oh my God. It rattles our front window because it comes in so low because it's approaching.
Yeah.
And those dual blades just create so much. But now they're kind of cool because we're like,
they're cool looking.
Yeah.
I like them.
There was an old plane, was it last weekend? Like a warplane that was like doing laps.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I don't know if it was like something for maps.
I was going to say it could have been where I don't know if those ones from maps can actually fly, but maybe.
Some of them can, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe they're just taking it up. Random fact guy today. In 2009, astronomers exploring a giant cloud of gas and dust at the center of the Milky Way, they discovered it likely smells like rum and raspberries. The cloud was packed full of a chemical known as ethyl formate. It is responsible for giving raspberries their flavor and has the smell of rum.
And this was discovered in Mars?
2009 in dust, a cloud of gas and dust at the center of the Milky Way.
Oh, Milky Way.
Yes, they decided it most likely smells like that because of the chemical ethyl formate.
Okay, but who stuck their head out the spaceship and it was like, yo!
I don't think we had a spaceship up there.
I know, but like, how do we deduce this? You just smell that chemical.
Well, no, they realized that gas, when they discovered that gas was there. I don't know how they identified the gases.
Well, that was my follow-up question.
But when they identified that gas, that is the gas that apparently is responsible for giving raspberry there. Folks who have a raspberry,
I love raspberries.
you can be like, that is some good ethyl formate.
Now I'm always going to think of the Milky Way.
And they're going to be like, ethyl formate? I'm like, look it up. All right. It's from the Milky Way. White Sox in the AL Central. The Guardians will play the Rangers one more time this afternoon at home. 1:10 p.m. is first pitch. Joey Cantillo will be on the mound for the Guardians. The Akron Rubber Ducks lost last night to Erie by a score of 6-4. The Ducks fall to 36-38 on the season. They'll be taking on Erie again at home tonight. 6:35 p.m. is first pitch at 717 Credit Union Park. NBA free agent news. Former Cav Keon Ellis has agreed to a 2-year, $18 million deal to sign with the Brooklyn Nets. That's not the only player that won't be back in Cleveland next year, as Dean Wade signed a 4-year, $39 million deal to sign with the Philadelphia 76ers. Wade has been with Cleveland for the past 7 seasons. And finally, World Cup action yesterday. Norway beat Ivory Coast 2-1. France beat Sweden 3-0. And Mexico beat Ecuador by a score of 2-0. World Cup games today. 12 o'clock, England and Congo. At 4 o'clock, Belgium takes on Senegal. And at 8 o'clock tonight on Fox, the United States will take on Bosnia-Herzegovina. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92. Random fact, guy with his random fact of the day. In 1940, Irvin Naxon invented the crock pot. He originally named it the Naxon Beanery. The intended use was for Jewish families to slow cook meats and beans overnight on Fridays in preparation for the Sabbath.
Well, thank you so much, sir, because I love my crock pot.
That was a hell of an invention, sir. That was a hell of an invention. My mom always fears that a crock pot will burn the house. Fun fact, we got her an ice maker one year.
Yeah.
She never plugged it in because she was afraid the ice maker would start a fire. Ask me if I'm embellishing or joking in any way.
I believe you.
Never. I go, why? Start a fire. It's an ice machine. I was like, I just Googled the death rates from ice machines, Mom. It's pretty minimal. I think you might be okay. Wouldn't plug it in because she thought it might start a fire.
She just wanted to make sure everything was cool.
It was very impressive the way she could justify not using gifts. Just say I didn't want an ice maker. Just say.
Maybe she really is worried about that. I go back into the house 2 or 3 times sometimes to check my flat iron.
Well, yeah, those can burn down houses. You girls,
they can.
You love to leave them on.
Mine has an automatic shut-off switch. If it
I like they all should at this point.
Yeah.
like 5 or 10 minutes
Yeah,
goes
if it
by.
goes and you don't use it, like it kicks off.
I feel like that's a smart feature we should have at this time. So. $7:36. Right here on today's hit music, Q92. Let me see. Yeah, text messages. Good morning, Christian and Lauren. Trucker Luke's checking in. Have a great day. You too, Trucker Luke.
Good morning.
What are your guys' holiday plans? I need ideas. No, I was just talking to, I think both of you guys out in the lobby a little bit, or you had walked out. I really don't have a plan for the 4th of July. And neither does he. Like, we don't really have like any, like, we're doing this. All I know is we're going to grill ribs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We do.
My mom bought them. We're gonna cook them.
We do a ribs burn off every year. I've told you that before.
I do know that about you. But like, you're not going anywhere. Family, are you going to fireworks? You're gonna set off fireworks?
We usually set off fireworks, but we're gonna go lightly this year because everybody around us, like I've seen 2 or 3 neighbors like with pallets.
There you go.
I'm like, well, they're spending money. We don't have to.
This is the first time since we've lived in this house that we'll be home for the 4th.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this pond lake with a fountain that's in our development.
Ooh.
And supposedly every year this one family, the Alt family, sets off this ridiculous display in the neighborhood right by the pond. And they just and everyone donates.
Towards the firework funds?
And he goes and buys them and shoots them off, is what I heard. I've been waiting for like a text or a mailer or something saying, hey, if you want to donate to the annual. I'm like, well,
there hasn't been like a little like
and I don't know him on a personal level to be like, hi, here's money for the fireworks that you may or may not be shooting off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, I think it's true, but is it true?
So then let me ask you a question.
I'll just walk up to him and be like, here's $20.
Well, first of all, $20 is a little stingy, and it's probably it'll.
What am I supposed to give?
It'll buy you a couple fountains, okay?
Well, get some sparklers. Let's have a party. What do you want me to do?
More than $20.
What's everybody
and if you
giving
don't
them?
contribute, if you don't get the envelope or the mailer or whatever you think it should be,
some kind of social media post?
couldn't that dude just put a sign outside of like his house that says like scan this QR code if you want to donate to my Venmo? We're doing fireworks on blah blah blah. I think that would be easy and pretty cool. But like, if you don't donate, do you feel like a jerk watching the fireworks?
I don't think so. But I would donate.
No, I know you would.
I don't know how much you think I'm supposed to fork over.
Not 20. Like 50 would be solid.
50.
Because that buys
That's a pack of Topps Chrome.
That buys you half of like a big firework.
Yeah. But like, I feel like
or
if
two
that's the case,
if it's
I'm
the buy
giving
one
you
get one free.
50 or up, there should be shout outs like that pop was brought to you by the Bigglesworth family.
Right.
You know what I mean? I feel like I should get something for that. So I don't know if anyone's listening
That would
to that
be kind of
neighborhood.
funny. Like if everybody was surrounded in that one cul-de-sac by where this pond is, and everybody was like, "Thanks, Kristen and Jamie."
This one's for the Andersons family. Oh! And like, you put the cheaper ones by who donated the least.
That would be you.
You know what I mean? It's like, here's the Bigglesworth, and it's just like a bottle rocket.
That's what your $20 is going to get.
I don't know if anyone's listening lives in that neighborhood. What is the protocol?
At least be cool and get like the Saturns if you're going to go cheap.
This snap thrown on the ground is brought to you by
No, the Saturns. The next 50, like that's from the Bigglesworth family. You know, Saturns, they whistle. I don't even know how you.
I don't know, man. I don't know what the protocol is. I don't know how people. Do they Venmo them? Do you walk over with a check? What do you?
There's like
Is it real? Is it even a real thing?
5 parachute guys brought to you by the Bigglesworth family. They're like parachuting down into the water.
This Roman candle brought to you by the Bigglesworth family. Thank you so
hilarious.
much. So I don't know if anyone, reach out to me on social or something. Tell me, like,
fireworks scare me.
What is the deal?
Like, I really do worry about people. Like, I don't want anybody to blow their hands off or get, I feel bad. Did you see a couple years ago that family that was like, everybody was out on the lawn watching it and like all the dads were in the street lighting them off and like one of them fell over and it shot right into the crowd of the kids sitting on their mom's laps. It was awful.
Never a good time.
It was horrible.
Well, there's a risk I think you take when you're lighting off fireworks. You understand that. You got to kind of be smart. But accident, even you could be the most smart person in the world, but an accident can happen. A thing falls over at the last second. You know what I mean?
No, it's the risk you take.
You know what I mean? That's why you sign the release.
I guess.
Sign the release?
No, I have a husband who's like, he's old enough, he's going to learn. And he takes him out there with a stick lighter. My
brother shot up a bunch one year. We went and bought some, and he was setting them off in the street. It was cool. People brought out their chairs and just sat and watched because we got some good stuff. Mm-hmm. He's not afraid to do that. I am afraid to do that.
Tony's not afraid to do it. He usually does it with his brother. And
yeah, I don't like to be the one that lights it. I like to be the one that sits back. I like to be the one that was like maybe close to it and then starts running before I even need to.
I know, but can I ask you guys out there, for you guys, like my husband, my brother-in-law, nobody runs. Why? Is it like you have to commit, like I just lit it and not afraid, so I'm going to walk casually back to my seat? What is it? Why are you doing that? Run! It's lit!
I trot. I don't run. I trot.
There is no ounce of running in my husband after he lights a firework.
Oh, there you go.
It's like he's got that little, like, I just lit it. What are you going to do about it? Like, swagger to him, and he just walks back calmly and stands there and waits to light the next one.
There you go. He's a G right there. Good morning. Morning Flaggers checking in. Hot and dying outside this week.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
What would help? A chair.
You know what? They're repaving our road.
They're paving a lot of roads.
No, I mean, like they took off the top few layers, and there's a huge drop off at the end of our driveway now.
Give it the old scraperoo.
Yeah, but like, why? Our road didn't really need it.
Well, they felt it.
Like we didn't have any potholes, none.
Well, now you're really not going to have any potholes.
Well, yeah, for sure. But I'm just like, I said to Tony, I looked at him, I said, so we couldn't put this project off and maybe put some other more important ones in front of it, especially when it's this hot outside. I felt so bad because they're going to start blacktop. Like you're going to see the heat rising from the pavement, and it's 100+ degrees heat index wise today.
Someone says your HOA president requested it. That's where your HOA money went.
That's hilarious. That's how they got everybody to pay their HOAs.
Yeah, here you go. We'll do the road. Just give us your money. Good morning, guys. Marsh checking in. Hope everyone has a great day. Stay cool. We'll stay cool, Marsh. It's good to hear from you, buddy. 7:43. The Louis Tomlinson cue to call is coming up very soon, so be ready for it. It's Tame Impala and Jenny right now in Dracula on Q92. What? My mom being there now, you know, one of the really cool things that I still can't believe she's so good at. You know, a really weird thing she's insanely folding laundry.
She's had a lot of years, Christian, to do it and perfect it.
I fold my laundry. I've always folded my laundry. I lived by myself for years. I cannot fold laundry with that precision.
Yeah.
I'll look at, because I'll be like, why did you don't have to do all? She's like, I'm just sitting here watching Jim. She's like,
why not? Right.
Yeah. She's like, you had stuff I was doing laundry too. She's like, I just folded yours. I'm like, how do you fold so perfectly? Every shirt.
Can I tell you something?
Every short.
Do you know how much you saying that to her probably meant to her?
I don't think I said it to her.
Christian!
Oh, no, I thought it.
Christian!
You know what? I'll tell her today.
You should.
Oh, God, you fold laundry well, Mom.
Like, I was hoping you really did say that out loud. Like, and I was trying to let you know, like, even if she didn't say anything to you, it meant a lot to her. And then you're like, I actually didn't even say anything.
She never worked at a department store. It wasn't like
it doesn't matter. She had 3 kids and a husband. That's a lot of laundry. And boys that were in sports constantly ripping through
I get
clothes.
all that. Everything you say is true. That doesn't make... Listen, that can happen. Lots of women have fold laundry their whole lives. Men, too. That doesn't mean they're good at it.
Yeah, generally it does. That generation.
I'm not good at folding shirts.
Well,
I fold a shirt and cuss at it after.
You're built different.
Yeah, in many ways.
Back then, it was more of like, ways. I don't know. It was like just the thing you did. Just like my mother-in-law is the king of getting stains out. Everybody in our family, if there's a stain they can't get out, they'll show up with said garment to her house to ask her to remove the stain.
My mom's was usually good at that too.
Yeah. I can't believe you didn't tell her.
Christian, that was terrible. You would have made your mom feel really well. I can still tell her, everyone. She's still with us.
And here we are knocking on the door of Mother's Day.
Good Lord. All right. I'll just get her a card and be like, man, you fold laundry well. Love you, Mom.
I'm just saying that tender moment of being like, I really appreciate you folding our laundry, but how do you get it so pristine?
It is.
You are the best laundry folder I've ever seen. She would take that, I'm sure, as a huge compliment. Huge. It would make her feel good.
Okay. Listen, I just got her new gift. I'm gonna send her other gifts back. I'm just gonna tell her how great she folds laundry.
Oh, stop being a baby.
That's what it is.
Such a baby.
There are a lot of you texting in what you would like for Mother's Day. Good. We're gonna get to those coming up. Again, seriously, no one's judging you. No one's gonna call you selfish or whatever. If you could have whatever you want Mother's Day, it does not even have to be materialistic. What would you love to have this Mother's Day? What would be the awesome gift? Whether it is something tangible, it's okay if it is, or if it's not, what is it? I see texts coming in. We're going to get to those coming up. Tim and Paul and Jenny, that is Dracula right here on today's Hit Music Q92 747. Louis Tomlinson is coming to Jacobs Pavilion on July 20th. You can be there. You can win tickets right now. Just be caller number 10 at 330-450-9292. Caller 10, you're going to see Louis Tomlinson. Good luck.
To start.
Michael says SARTA me to work. Writer Michael counts on SARTA to take him to work, doctor appointments, and to see family. Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
Patricia says SARTA me to shop. Writer Patricia counts on SARTA to take her to work, shopping, and doctor appointments. Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
Thanks, Mark Johnson. 7:49 on your Wednesday morning. We've got sunshine and 77 in Canton.
Benson Boone and beautiful things on Q92. Random fact today, William H. Taft was the first president to throw out the first pitch at a Major League Baseball game. He threw a ball from his seat to Washington Senators pitcher Walter Johnson in the year 1910? That was before my grandma was born.
My great grandmother.
Wow.
1910.
1910.
When did baseball like really start? When did they start playing baseball?
1800s.
Was it? I mean, yeah. But I'm not. That's a genuine question.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what those first games were like? Everybody was all dressed prim and proper in the stands, sweating
Hello.
it off.
1846.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
Is that why it's called America's pastime? Because it's like,
I don't know where that name came from, but I'm still sitting here going, wow. Modern baseball officially started June 19th, 1846. The first recorded game under a formalized set of rules was played in Hoboken, New Jersey.
Hoboken.
However, the game did not have a single inventor. It evolved gradually over centuries from older English bat and ball games like cricket and rounders.
I could see that. Cricket's very similar-ish.
Crazy. Man, 1846. Well, you know what I got to know.
So I know you stay up
in 1846.
Stay up to watch that game last night? Where they?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
James K. Polk was the president when baseball started. James K. Polk.
Cool.
That is insane.
That is
going. That was to give you perspective. He was only the 11th president of the United States. We were on President 11 when baseball began. What? Isn't that fascinating? No? All right.
Riveting.
It's very fascinating to me. Time that we think about that. Like, that's crazy. We've had presidents in this country in the if you think about 17, 18, 19, 2000, that's crazy to me. Crazy to me. Absolutely insane. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Q92, hello, who is this?
Michael,
Hey, Michael, where are you calling from this morning?
Canton, Ohio.
All right, Michael, you're caller number 10. You're the winner. You're going to see Louis Tomlinson.
Thank God.
Have you been trying to win these?
I've been trying to win anything for like the last month.
All right. Well, Michael, you scored yourself Louis Tomlinson tickets. You're going to have plans on July 20th at Jacobs Pavilion. Just tell everybody your favorite station hooking you up today.
Q92.
All right, congratulations, my man. Enjoy Louis Tomlinson tickets. Now, coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, we have got a Your Call Wednesday. That means we're playing your request from the 90s early 2K. 90s early 2K. I want deep cuts. Someone text in those 90s or early 2K songs that we forgot about that were huge bangers. You know what I mean? Those ones you're like, oh my God, I forgot about that one. I mean, as much as I love Ice Ice Baby, we didn't forget about that.
No.
What's that 90s hit or that early 2K hit that everyone's like, oh my God, remember when I used to listen to that every day in my Ford Taurus? You know what I mean? In my Sebring.
Your Sebring convertible?
Your Sebring convertible.
Not your Chrysler LeBaron convertible?
No, not in the LeBaron, no. In my Chevy S10. You know what I mean? What were they?
Extended cab with the flared wheel wells.
Let's go. My Sunfire with the dice hanging from the rearview mirror and the tiger print steering wheel cover.
What about your CRX?
Your CRX? What were you listening to? Huh? Your Chevette?
Okay.
With a Chevette?
Wasn't that like way back there?
No, it was 80s. It was 80s. You know what I'm saying? It was 80s. Let me see. Remember, we have 2 seasons in Ohio, winter and paving season. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
You guys wouldn't happen to have a pool, would you? No, neither one of us have a pool. It's so hot outside, if you stand on the asphalt, your shoes will stick to it because it melts. Good Lord.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Like, even if we had, like, I mean, we don't have a pool. We have a pool we can go to, but, like, I don't even think that's going to happen today. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, no. I think Jamie wants to go with my brothers and swim.
I mean, for, like, this evening, it would be great. Night swimming, done.
Remember Bob Seger's night moves? Working on the night move. We can't play that for it's not 90s early 2K. That was a hell of a song. Bob Seger's great highway driving music.
It is. That's fair. Tony loves Bob Seger.
Roll me away. Oh, so many. Like a rock. Remember that one?
Oh, stand in arrow straight.
Remember when Chevy used that song forever?
They really did.
For their Silverados?
I was just going to say that,
Yeah, good marketing. Shout out to Bob Seger. All right, I'm seeing texts come in. Okay. I'm seeing a couple that I haven't seen in a while. Seeing some that I see every week, but I like it. I like where we're heading. I like how many I'm seeing. We're going to get to as many as we can. Also, Rich DeRozier from the Hall of Fame going to be joining us around 8:30 as well. So a lot still to come. Don't forget, 9 o'clock hour, 4-pack of tickets to the Rubber Ducks. And at the end of the show, we are hooking somebody up with a car pass to the African Safari Wildlife Park. And we're going to hook somebody up at the end of the 9 o'clock hour by going over, clicking the like button in the comments section. Put any animal emoji you want. Doesn't matter which one. I see Aaron, Jesse, Dawn just did it. Be like them.
They just came through with it. Kroger just bought Giant Eagle.
What?
Yeah, in a $1.65 billion deal.
What?
That makes me sad.
Giant Eagle?
I mean, trust me, when I go south, we go to Kroger, but...
What about my fuel perks?
I know.
What about my fuel perks?
They'll probably transfer.
What about my River City chicken?
They're not going away. Well, I mean, like, the stores aren't going away.
They're all going to become Krogers? You can't put that many Krogers in.
I'm sorry. I just got the news alert.
You know how many Giant Eagles there are?
A lot.
That's a lot of Krogers.
Between Ohio and PA, yeah.
Are they going to keep... You probably don't know. The article literally just came out. I have questions. Are you guys going to keep a Giant Eagle, or are you going to make them all Krogers? Because isn't Kroger's a membership store?
Yeah, Kroger is... No.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was I thinking? I'm thinking Costco.
It says Kroger's buying Giant Eagle, adding nearly 200 more supermarkets to its portfolio in this $1 billion-plus deal. Cincinnati-based grocery giant announced the purchase agreement in a news release just a couple moments ago. Kroger will buy Pittsburgh-based Giant Eagle for $1.65 billion, acquiring its 197 supermarkets and 11 standalone pharmacies across Ohio, PA, West Virginia, Maryland, and Indiana. The deal is comprised of $1.25 billion in cash from Kroger and about $400 million in debt from Giant Eagle that Kroger will assume. So that's where the other money is coming in.
Okay.
It says, as part of the deal, Kroger and Giant Eagle expect to make limited Giant Eagle store divestitures for regulatory reasons, though it's unclear what stores will be affected. So some of them will end up being closed. It says the transaction expects to fully close in 2027.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I know. So they've been around since 1931.
If they take away our River City chicken, I'm gonna have to write my congressman. That's gonna be sad.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
that's a big deal.
That is literally a big deal. Crazy breaking news here on Q92. Kroger buying Giant Eagle for a cool bill.
1.65 billion.
1.65 billion. They're like, we'll give you $1 billion. That's not quite enough.
We've got like 400 mil in debt.
0.65?
We'll cover that too.
What if I added a 0.65? No, all right.
And we'll keep the River City chicken.
All right, you can have Giant Eagle with that. You didn't tell me there was a 0.65. It's Ariana Grande, Hate That I Made You Love Me. It's Q92. Rage Room, people who insist on pulling out in front of you and then going 10 miles per hour. Rage Room.
That happened this morning, actually. I was going so fast and they were going so slow and no one was coming and it was in a passing area. So I was just like, doo, 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 doo. I went right back around them and they were like in my rearview mirror.
Yeah, I'll never. That
like,
is.
why did you just? There was literally no one behind me.
Yeah, no,
literally no one.
That is an instant rage for me too. The person that comes flying up your ass when you're in the fast lane, even though you're going fast in the fast lane, you get over for them. Like, okay, I get it. They pass you and immediately get in the slow lane after they pass you. Now, they weren't riding your butt. They were coming flying up.
Yeah.
So it's not like that one. Yeah, that gets me a lot. And that and the bobber and weaver, the guy who just goes back and forth.
Oh my God, we were on the highway going up to the hospital last week in Akron, and this guy in a Mini Cooper of all cars, which I get it
Cooper.
Because they're so small, so I get it. They can zip around. But like, we literally saw him. He was going from one side of the highway to the next, like weaving through traffic to get ahead.
Those are the guys that cause a 6-car pileup.
Yeah, actually, yesterday my son and I, we saw a Penske truck. It was getting off at Schuylkill. Must have been the wrong exit at the very last minute. I swear to you, he had to have flipped the street sign. Came back on 77. You know how dangerous that is?
Very. Just get back on. Just get off and get back.
I was like literally driving. I'm like, this son is exactly why it makes me so nervous that you're a driver.
Text message. Rage room. Morgan Wallen canceled, plus my closet collapsed at 1 a.m. this morning. That would probably scare the hell out of you.
Yeah.
Is it a ghost? Is it a ghost? Rage room. Rage room. People who insist on pulling out in front of you and then going 10 miles per hour. Rage room.
That happened this morning, actually. I was going so fast and they were going so slow and no one was coming and it was in a passing area. So I was just like, doo, 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 doo. I went around, went right back around them, and they were like in my rearview mirror.
Yeah, I'll never. That
like,
is.
Why did you just? There was literally no one behind me.
Yeah, no,
literally no one.
That is an instant rage for me too. The person that comes flying up your ass when you're in the fast lane, even though you're going fast.
Canton, Massillon, New Philly, broadcasting live and worldwide at Q92Radio.com with a Jordan Miller news update.
A 14-year-old boy from Alliance accused in the shooting death of 15-year-old Kennedy Wise appeared in Stark County Family Court on Tuesday. A judge ordered him held in juvenile detention until September 18th, when he is set for a probable cause hearing, as prosecutors seek to transfer the case to adult court. His mother, who faces a felony tampering with evidence charge, could also face additional charges related to the unsecured firearm. A routine traffic stop for speeding turned into a pursuit in Tuscarawas County Monday evening. Authorities say a 26-year-old Janine Hutton man fled police, struck a cruiser, crashed into trees, and ran home. His father then later drove him back to the scene, where he surrendered. The suspect was treated at a local hospital before being booked into the Tuscarawas County Jail. A federal hazing lawsuit involving the Catholic Diocese of Youngstown and Ursuline High School appears to be nearing a resolution. New court filings show settlement negotiations are progressing through Mahoning County Probate Court, while the federal case remains on hold. A status conference is scheduled for later this month as the settlement process continues. With your latest Q92 news, I'm Jordan Miller.
2.
The hosts just feel like my buddies, you know? They're just always making me laugh.
Six right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian Lauren here with you live on the radio, live at Q92radio.com and live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Good morning, everybody. So glad you were with us. 330-450-9292. The phone number, the text line, 330-269-9292. Coming up here in about a half hour, we'll be talking to Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. We'll be catching up with him as we're getting another week closer. It's July, folks. We're getting even closer and closer to Hall of Fame week. We'll be talking about that. Also, it's a Your Call Wednesday, so that means we're playing your request for the 90s early 2K from now all the way until 9 o'clock as well. Get those texts in today, and don't forget the 9 o'clock hour. I got a couple things for you as well. Giving away a 4-pack of tickets to any Akron Rubber Ducks home game with the cue to call in the 9 o'clock hour. And we're giving away an African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass in the 9 o'clock hour on the live video feed. So head on over. Click the like button in the comments section. Just put whatever your favorite animal emoji. That's all you got to do. Your favorite animal emoji, and you'll be good to go. So what are you waiting for? Get over there and do that. So we have that coming up for you here on this hot Wednesday morning. It's already 78 degrees with the sun coming up, and it's 8:07. Going to be really hot today. So again, everyone out there working outside, please do be careful. Hydrate. Don't be stupid with your pets.
Take breaks, and almost every community that I've seen has a cooling center. In North Canyon, you can go to the Civic Center until 4:30 today. I know the Maslin has several centers. I think there's 3 of them that are open as well as Canton. So check with your local municipality, because if you don't have air conditioning or you know someone who doesn't have air conditioning, get them out of the heat for a while today, please.
Yeah, it actually is. It could be a little... Oh, I missed him twice. It's definitely a day where you don't want to mess around. So, oh man, so glad to be with you guys. We're going to kick off a Your Call Wednesday. A lot of texts coming in. It was funny. A couple of these I went to play. We don't have in our system. I was a little sad about that, but some we do. Someone is a Willa Ford fan, and I remember this song. She wants to be bad and make it look so good.
Ooh.
Yeah, she has things on her mind she never thought she would. Remember Willa Ford?
Naughty. Yeah, I do.
She was so close to popping as a huge pop star.
I don't know why she did it, because she fit the bill.
She did.
Yeah.
She was the bad girl, pop girl.
Yeah.
And this was a radio hit. This song was all over MTV, all over the radio. And then it just kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this one was a banger.
Maybe she had crap management.
She might.
I'm going to go with that.
We're going to say crap management.
Yep.
It's Willa Ford kicking off a Your Call Wednesday. I want to be bad. Q92.
I got another one here. Having a party of 4 or more spread out in the hallway, forcing me to walk the gauntlet of your exhaust gases. Move to one side and get the heck out of my way. Rage room. Yeah, that's it. That's like sidewalk walking too. So we're a family of 4. I feel like we're pretty good at going 2 and 2 and staying to the side. But there are families that will not move. There are people that will not move. It's like, what? You're not the only person on the dang planet. Like, be courteous. I'm not saying you have to move off of the walkway so that my family can walk through. That's not what I'm saying. We can share it. Just go single file. Go 2 and 2. I don't know. Figure it out. Text message, that's why I dislike people. LOL. I know. People suck sometimes. Someone texted, I'm laughing so hard at you right now. You're 100% correct. I know. What? Why? Why? Why are we punishing our children publicly in the middle of a store for the whole world to see? Not cool. Don't do it. I don't care. Take them to the car. Verbally berate them. Take things away. You look like a doofus when you do it in the middle of a store. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. Rage room, when people beep at you and you can't beep back because your horn is broken. If I'm stopped, it's for a reason. Or immediately after the light turns green, like we can see it. Give me a minute. Damn. Okay, I like that. I had to read it in your angry voice because she had caps, so like, or he, whomever it was, I felt like I needed to convey that to you people. Wouldn't it be amazing if one day, like, she says her horn is broken so she can't beep? Like rolling down your window and being like, beep! I think there's been times that borderline been that mad. Like, I would totally consider it. It just sucks. Christian's not wrong. I am constantly being warned that by my own husband and family, because I can be an angry driver if it's really stupid. Like, I flip out. Okay? I do. I'll own it. Christian's always so worried too. He would never do anything like that because he's so worried. In this day and age, and he is not wrong, you can never be sure who you are getting mad at and if they're going to get more mad than you or have more things in the arsenal to be mad at you with. You know? I get it. But yeah. It doesn't just go with the discipline. It is also, like, I was thinking more about that on break, that it is irritating. Like, I just want to look at you. Here we go. This one's really, really good. Like, this one came in last, and I'm reading it first because I get it. My daughter's summer camp has a strict no phone policy. Yesterday, I picked her up and found out that the counselors spent half the day making TikTok videos with the kids for the camp's social media pages. If phones are banned for kids, shouldn't they be banned for counselors too? I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess. Well, okay. So the issue is whether the camp is following the spirit of their own rules, right? So phones are banned because they distract the kids from doing activities and interacting with one another. And counselors should be held to the same standard while supervising the kids, right? That said, if they're creating a quick social media update to show parents what the kids are doing, because I know sometimes camps will do that, like, hey, mom and dad, they're fine, you know, like, that's different than scrolling TikTok all day. The question is, were the kids having fun and participating, or did the counselors turn the day into a content creation day for them? If it's the latter, then I'd definitely have a problem with it. And furthermore, did you sign a media release saying that it was okay for your child to be filmed? I don't know. Just throwing that out there. Because I don't know that I would. I don't know what I would do. But yeah, that's a good one. Like, zing. That's a good observation on your part of what happened. I mean, like, that is not okay. Again, I wouldn't be as mad if they were doing it just real quick, but you said half the day. So unless your daughter, and I'm not saying she is, you know, embellishing anything or making it longer than it actually was. But if that was the case, if it was half the day, then that's a whole nother problem. So
Another hot and muggy day. We'll have no problems getting you into the middle and upper 90s with feels like temps of 106. We're all under an extreme heat warning today through Thursday. Overnight clear and starry with a low of 74. From the 3 News Weather Center, I'm Mark Johnson.
Thanks, Mark Johnson. 8:15 on your Wednesday morning. Sunshine, 78 in Canton.
Another request for your call on Wednesday on the text line. A little LFO Summer Girls on Q92. Let's go. Sometimes we take some of these TikTok people a little too seriously.
Sometimes they take themselves too seriously.
This dating expert said there's a new test that a woman puts you in, and it's called the Hold My Purse test.
God, okay.
He said most men don't realize that this is a test when a woman does this. I don't even believe this. I really don't even believe this. He said by holding a woman's purse, she'll lose attraction for him. He said men who should say this, men should say this when a woman asks him to hold her purse. No, I'm not a purse holder. You can put it on the table over there. He said this shows that the guy isn't looking for her approval and that the guy won't accept her emasculating him.
Emasculating?
Does it just hold my purse? Now
Yeah.
listen, it's like, yeah, but do I really care?
I mean,
no,
I've
I don't
had
really
Tony
care.
do it, like, especially if I have to go into the restroom and pee and, like, I can't put it across, like, if it's not a crossbody.
Yeah.
I'll be like, hold this for 2 seconds just because I don't want to look at it in the
Really?
bathroom with me. And
I don't think it was ever a test of
No.
Tony's love and devotion.
No.
I think
Actually, it would have backfired sorely if you would have given me a hard time about it.
What?
Then it would have been a test of love and devotion, but on my end.
If he just said, no, I'm not
Right.
holding your purse.
Really, what?
I'm not a
Yeah,
purse.
you are.
So, gentlemen, you tell those women, I am not a purse holder. If you do that, she'll know you're not you're an alpha
I mean,
man.
he didn't hold it like a woman. He just held it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
or sat it on like a bench if there was something right next to him to watch it.
Listen, I've bought Jamie women things before. I've never even thought, I don't care.
Ooh, Tony he struggled with that a long time ago. Now I don't think he'd care as much. I think what got him over that was when I had kids. So I was like, I am not going to the store, so you're gonna have to go
She's
get that.
not on the regular asked me to do that, but there's times maybe she's was at home and
Was
couldn't
like, I need
leave and
them.
and something where she couldn't leave herself and asked me to, even said like, I hate to ask you, but like, yeah, that's fine. But apparently, guys, it's all been a test all this time. When they say hold my purse, they want to see if you're a man or not. If you're an alpha, a beta would hold that purse. That makes me a beta, apparently. I'm a purse holder. Question for Christian. What's your Jesus Christ? Good morning, Christian and Lauren.
I don't have the text line open, so I don't know what that.
Little Big Norm checking in. A real man would hold a purse, go to the store, get his woman her feminine products. It shouldn't bother a man to do those things. Hold a purse? Listen, I didn't know it was a test. I passed that test before. It never got me anywhere.
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, it's a dumb test. It's a dumb.
You don't think? Was there any real tests that you gave Tony?
I don't think so.
Like, let's see how he reacts to this. I need to know what he'll do in this situation. I don't think girls really do that. I don't think
so.
normal girls really do tests per se.
No, unless they're really
things might
petty.
happen in life and they figure things out.
I mean, sometimes I'll do things just to see what his reaction's going to be. Like, I'll say something very outlandish that we should do or whatever. Like, knowing full and well, like, waiting
Right.
for it. You know what I mean? How he's going to respond.
But you've never done
But it's
like
not a test.
prove your love test
No.
or loyalty test or
No.
nothing like. Yeah, I don't think that stuff happens in real life. Never have. But gentlemen, just so you know, next time your girl asks you to hold a purse, might be a test.
You might want to grab the purse.
And if you want to be a man's
like
man,
her.
if you want to be a man's man, what you're supposed to say is, no, I'm not a purse holder.
And then see where that gets you.
It'd be a fun social experiment if you guys want to do it and let me know how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it all hinges on her asking you to hold her purse.
Right. We'll decide then if this is a dumb test
Yeah.
or not.
Yeah, I like to put these things into motion. Maybe I'll just text Jamie that right now. No, I'm not a purse holder.
You need to wait for the moment to.
Don't be purse holders, guys. It's Benson Boone, Mystical Magical on Q92. family life, your romantic life? Are you simply trying to figure out what your next pair of tennis shoes should be? Skechers slip-on. If you're over 40. They're fantastic.
I still feel like those are...
I have a new pair just for vacation. They're Crispies.
I believe you.
The slip-on technology is phenomenal.
I like a good slip-on shoe. I guess maybe I poo-poo it because I don't have any slip-on tennis shoes, but I wear my fair share of Birkenstocks and sand, you know what I mean? Like,
because Savannah's a lot of walking.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of walking. So I got two cool white pairs of Skechers that I'm a fan of. And I'm ready to rock them. Crispies. One of them, this will be the first wear. Saved the first wear for vacation. Does that? If you guys listened over the years, you know that I will buy 2 pairs of Crispies a year, and one I will save.
We don't know why he does this.
I usually have 3 pairs of white tennis shoes. One is that, all right, I've given up on you, your everyday use, and
like you don't
whatever
care.
happens to you. I keep a Crispy that's my
date night,
current Crispy.
Or going somewhere decent.
Not going somewhere decent. And there's always a Crispy in the box that's the next up when the rotation moves on. It's kind of how you go from boxed to wear only for special occasions.
I feel like this is like a batting order thing. Like you're on deck in the hole. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Like these Nikes I have now, they're officially in everyday use. I try to keep them clean a little bit, but I've given up on keeping them pristine. And I have the other pair I've worn a couple times that I'm bringing into vacation. I have the kind I'm going to break out for the first time. Like so, you keep them going. You keep a rotation going. You know when it's time to throw out as well. But now, if my shoes go, I have my old white slip-ons that, like, I washed them too many times and the back is ripped.
Oh, I see.
Those are now grass-cutting shoes.
Oh, they've really, really gotten
Yeah, after that's garbage. Sorry. But thank you for your time. Thank you for your service. You've done a great job. But, yeah. I'll be rocking some. Maybe I'll post some pictures of the new ones. I posted an awesome video. I forgot to post it earlier. I wrote a lion this week, and I posted the video up on my personal Facebook page.
Oh, did you now?
Yeah, I wrote a lion. It was pretty impressive, but I did it. Good job requesting on a Your Call Wednesday. You guys are all over the place, and I love it right here on today's Hit Music Q92. We'll get to more. 330-450-9292 is the phone number. The text line, 330-269-9292. Don't forget also, coming up here in about 6 minutes after sports, we'll be talking to Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I was just looking at their website, and we're 36 days. 36 days, folks, from Hall of Fame week and the start of the NFL preseason.
He was so excited to let me know that it was on the site. You weren't here when it actually finally went up on the website. But I will say I was over at the Pro Football Hall of Fame, I don't know, like last Monday. So it was a week ago this past Monday, and it's on the sign by the highway. So like when you drive by, cool. The countdown's going.
Very cool. Getting ready for the Cardinals and Panthers in the class of 2026 and the Concert for Legends with Lainey Wilson. It's going to be such a great week. Not to mention all the tailgating, the food from all 32 teams. We'll get into it all with Rich coming up here. Don't forget also going to be hitting that Q to call coming up for a 4-pack of tickets to see the Akron Rubber Ducks. Good for any home game this season. That's coming up on the show and on the live video feed. If you're over there right now and just now checking it out, do yourself a favor while you're there. Click the like button in the comments section. Put the emoji of any animal you like Jeremy did, like Destiny did, because we're going to pick one of you and give away an African Safari Wildlife Park car pass. So we have that coming up for you as well. Someone, even though it's so hot outside, Someone out there would like to hear a little bit of Snow this morning. Remember Snow?
Wait, Red Hot Chili Peppers?
No, the artist Snow.
Oh,
Informer.
I do know that one.
You know, see, doesn't me Snow me, I go blam.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Down.
I got it. I know which one you're talking.
That's how it goes.
I was thinking more like
Informer. It's a good song.
Hey-o, this
Great
is
song
what
too.
I
Chili
say.
Peppers.
Oh, I love Red Hot Chili
So many
Peppers.
hits.
Can I tell you, when our daughter was in the
course you
hospital
can.
in Cleveland, like 12 or 13 years ago, Red Hot Chili Peppers actually played in downtown Cleveland, and we could kind of see into the concert from our
Did you?
window. Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
They got a catalog of hits.
Yeah.
They've
I
had
mean, that
one
was
or
a
two
long
hits.
time ago. That was like 14 years ago, actually.
They were a crossover rock band too. Like, you heard a lot of their songs on Top 40 and rock. You know what I mean? It wasn't just rock radio for them. A lot of their songs. God, Under the Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Under the Bridge?
Mm-hmm.
Under the Bridge. Remember that?
It's more like like that.
Well,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, listen, if you're allowed to make your goofy singing
Karaoke,
noises,
folks.
that's right.
Who did it better? Red Hot Chili Peppers or us? I say us. It's Snow Informa Sports after this, and Rich DeRozier after that. This is the Q92 Morning Show. I was very jealous of all the people with pontoons yesterday. That's a goal of mine. A pontoon is a goal.
Okay.
Jamie and I have talked about pontoon. It's a matter. We are now in the discussions in our lives of pontoon or pool.
Pool.
The problem is people can tell me reasons not to pick either.
Oh, 100%. Pools are a pain in the... Trust me, I know this. We are... The interactions I have with our neighbor in the summer is usually over the fence because he's cursing at his filter.
Oh, yeah.
And like my in-laws have a pool, and we know how much work it is because we are now in the stages where we're helping with like getting it open and, you know, things that need done.
Yeah.
It sucks. However, you can walk out into your backyard and get in the pool. A pontoon is a whole nother story. You got to haul it. You got to load it in. You can take it to the boat launch. You've got to wait on a busy weekend to be able to get your boat into the boat launch. Like,
unless you pay to dock it.
Unless you pay to dock it, and you could dock it. But I think a pontoon sounds great. But I think the nostalgia, like, and like the fun wears off faster than you think.
You could be right. I was watching people on Lake Milton yesterday. And there was more pontoons out there than jet skis and fishing boats and speed boats. And it just looked like the best time.
I think it makes sense if you live on a lake and have your own dock. Then I think you're really going to use it as much as you think you're going to use it. But to leave your house and to go to the boat for a boat day, I think happens less than a lot of people realize until they start doing it.
Walking out your back door on an 85-degree day. Like, I'm just going to go jump in my pool.
Get done cutting the grass and you're dying of heat.
Jump in the pool. Both text line, both are a pain in the ass, but having a boat is more trouble than it is worth, someone said. Someone, then the next text, you will so regret getting a pool. Yeah, I get it. You can make arguments that both are a bad investment. People that... But why is it the people that complain are the people that have them and they still have them?
They for sure do, because they're fun. They just get tired of maintaining them and all of the things that comes with it. Yeah. Pools are expensive when they break. So are boats.
Oh, there's no that's just going to cost me $50.
You need a new liner. You tear your liner.
Yeah.
That's expensive too, because you got to have all the water drained and then you've got to have all the water put back in.
Yeah. No, you're not lying. I mean, there ain't nothing you're saying that ain't true.
Although I will say, when they replace the liner in a pool, I had no idea that's how they did. Like, they literally almost lay this vinyl liner down, and then they put the water so it suctions to every nook and cranny.
There's some science in there.
Yeah, for sure.
There's some science in there. So yeah, absolutely. No, I can't argue with anything you just said, Lauren. It's just that itch. Every summer you get that itch.
No, and my advice to you would be there's a lot of places, marinas, that will do rentals. Take it out a few times before you buy. Rent one.
Could I see myself would I come to the like enough to justify, as opposed to, like you said, walk right out my back door.
Yeah.
Hop in my pool.
Mm-hmm.
Don't got to go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Just got to float.
Q92.
The Cleveland Guardians lost the Texas Rangers yesterday by a score of 4-2. The Guardians fall to 44-42 on the season. They now fall 2 games behind the White Sox in the AL Central. The Guardians will play the Rangers one more time this afternoon at home. 1:10 p.m. is first pitch. Joey Cantillo will be on the mound for the Guardians. The Akron Rubber Ducks lost last night to Erie by a score of 6-4. The Ducks fall to 36-38 on the season. They'll be taking on Erie again at home tonight. 6:35 p.m. is first pitch at 717 Credit Union Park. NBA free agent news. Former Cav Keon Ellis has agreed to a 2-year, $18 million deal to sign with the Brooklyn Nets. That's not the only player that won't be back in Cleveland next year, as Dean Wade signed a 4-year, $39 million deal to sign with the Philadelphia 76ers. Wade has been with Cleveland for the past 7 seasons. And finally, World Cup action yesterday. Norway beat Ivory Coast 2-1. France beat Sweden 3-0. And Mexico beat Ecuador by a score of 2-0. World Cup games today. 12 o'clock, England and Congo. At 4 o'clock, Belgium takes on Senegal. And at 8 o'clock tonight on Fox, the United States will take on Bosnia-Herzegovina. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92. Don't meth with meth. Put it on a t-shirt.
You know what?
What?
We also...
Your life will be a meth if you get on meth.
We got this booklet. We ordered East of Chicago pizza on Friday night. We got this booklet that was like hugs, not jugs on the front of it. And it had some coupons to some local places. But then the whole back of it was slang terms for drugs so that parents would know, like, if their children said jelly beans, for example, that they were talking about.
Jelly beans
Not
is
jelly
code
beans.
for a drug?
Yes.
Which one is jelly bean?
I'm trying to remember.
Meth. Crystal meth.
No.
Molly.
No. Jelly bean.
Marijuana.
Drug slang.
Black tar heroin.
I had never heard it called that. So, but that's what jelly beans stuck because I was like.
Jelly beans.
Yeah.
I'm old. I didn't know.
I didn't either. Crack. Yeah.
Oh, jelly beans are crack?
Or Adderall. Yeah, like,
oh, there's a big Adderall and crack.
No, the slang jelly beans most commonly refers to amphetamines like Adderall or Dexedrine or crack cocaine. These little illicit drugs often come in small, colorful pill or rock form. That's why they call them jelly beans.
Oh, okay. That checks out.
Yeah. I didn't know that, though. So we were just like, oh, you're out there eating jelly beans. And you're like, we were joking because our kids were like, what is this? As we were eating dinner, we were all reading through all of the slang terms.
Jelly beans.
Yeah, you learned
I
something.
know marijuana is the devil's lettuce.
That wasn't actually on the
No?
list. No.
Yeah, the devil's lettuce.
Yeah.
8:35 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Christian and Lauren here with you. Rich DeRozier from Pro Football Hall of Fame going to be joining us here in a little bit. Looking forward to chatting with him. To your call Wednesday, 330-450-9292 is the phone number. The text line, 330-269-9292. People texting they want to hear some Red Hot Chili Peppers now.
Oh, yeah.
So you know what? While we're waiting for Rich, we might as well get another request in.
Are you playing Snow?
Yeah, we'll play a little
Yeah, I
Snow.
love this guitar riff.
It's a great
It puts me in such a good mood when I'm driving.
Chili Pepper Snow on this hot
I'll serenade
Wednesday
you.
morning. Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
I'm sure you are.
Oh, man. It's Red Hot Chili Peppers and Snow, Q92. Watch out for those guys. Back to one lane. I'm like, you have any rage today?
The only thing I have is from last week, and I like walked it in because I was so mad, but then I ended up being such a good situation, and that's entitled old people. And I say this because we went to Dancing with the Stars, great mix of ages. We had senior citizens all the way down to little kids that wanted to go to the show. And we were leaving the parking deck, and I was like, ooh, I got to get in bed. You know, it was little did I know I was getting sick, because the next morning I'd wake up with a fever. But we're getting there, and I'm like, it's Akron. It's not going to take us long to get out of this parking deck. We sat in the same spot for 20 minutes, and then come to find out one of the gates broke. Yeah. So, like, they were fixing it, trying to get us out of the garage and, like, reroute traffic that was already backed up, waiting to get out of the garage. Anyhow, this woman comes off of the elevators with her granddaughter. What a beautiful thing, going and seeing Dancing with the Stars.
Absolutely.
She strolls over, gets in her Lexus, backs up, comes over, and at this point, we're at the turn to like go down. We're seeing light at the end of the tunnel after we've already been there 20 minutes. And she gets, I'm not even kidding, maybe 3 feet away from my car with her front end of her bumper, like she wants me to let her in.
You didn't let her in?
I didn't let her in. So then the lady behind me, she's driving a Yukon Denali.
Like you do?
Yep. She's inching up on my butt. She's been there just as long as I have. Because we've made eye contact in our side mirrors a couple of times over the past 20 minutes. Anyhow, she doesn't let her in. This lady gets so mad, she backs up, and she starts to go down the up ramp. So that she could beat us at the bottom and try and cut us off at the bottom, hoping someone down there will let her in.
Bold move.
Very bold
move.
Yes. Her granddaughter, I felt so bad for her because she was probably like 17, was so embarrassed, I could tell. No one would let this woman out at the gate. Like, even when we got down there like faster than she did somehow. Like, I almost like met her down there. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And my daughter's going, Mom, let it go. I'm like, no, this is ridiculous. What makes her think that she should get out of here before everybody else?
Did she?
She did not. In fact, when I got out to pay my ticket, yes, I had to get out because you had to do this weird, they instead of going left, they had us go right. So you had to do this weird, like, go around. We were going the wrong way out of another, like, pay place to exit. I couldn't get my car close enough. So I had to get out to pay my ticket. And the lady in the Yukon Denali behind me rolled down her window. And she was like, and that's how we stick together.
Nice. Grandma did not get out early.
She didn't. She was still sitting there when that lady said it to me. At this.
She put herself in a real bad situation now because everyone's going to be like, you're not even supposed to be there.
Right. Why are you in the down?
Yeah.
You know, like if somebody, God forbid, was coming in for some reason to go up, they couldn't have. Anyhow. So, yeah, that I was like, why are we so entitled that we thought that was fine and that someone should just let you?
That is the Red Hot Chili Peppers and Snow right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian and Lauren here with you on your Wednesday morning. A really good Your Call Wednesday. You guys have done a really, really good job this morning. There's been some good ones since the start of the hour. I mean, chef's kiss. You guys are, I dare say, killing it, Lauren, today.
You know, it's really good. And don't worry, I did serenade Christian the first verse of that song.
She did.
So.
But no, it was a great song. Chili Peppers, great band.
Tell no lies.
Great band there. Speaking of great bands, let's talk to Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Joins us every Wednesday. He's been busy this morning. He is a busy man, but he raced up to join us on the show and update us. As always, as Rich, the countdown continues. We were bragging and boasting. 30, all jokes aside, 36 days till the biggest week in Canton, and we kick off the NFL season right here in Canton, Ohio. I bet it feels like it's only 36 days away.
No, it feels like it's 4.
well, you know, it's coming though, and everyone's getting excited. Everyone's getting their tickets. Everybody's looking forward to all the events. I don't care what it is. The parade, the tailgating.
Well, you've got Fan Fest. Yeah, you've got the game. You've got enshrinement itself. You've got gold jacket dinner. I mean, there's so much going on in Canton. And it's always like, I think it's kind of fun because, like, for us here locally, when you have the enshrinees come in town, like, we can kind of guess. We'll be like, oh, I wonder where so-and-so is having their enshrinement party and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Like, just the excitement, the buzz that it brings to Canton, having them here and all of the things that are going on. And not to mention that freaking Lainey Wilson will be in town. Get out of here.
Oh, boy. It's all coming, Rich, and it's all coming in like 36 days.
36 days.
But who's counting?
That's true. That is true.
I told him about the website that you told me that when he was out on vacation.
Oh, yeah.
The countdown clock. And then I told him, I said, when I went over, because I stopped by last Monday, I said, it's on the sign, too. Like, you can see it from the highway, the countdown, how much time is left.
What's interesting to me is the number of people that come from Phoenix. Media. And if anybody's been, it's not too similar.
We're not able to hear you, Rich. It's like breaking up really bad.
You look great.
Yeah, you look fantastic.
Yeah, video-wise, you look fantastic.
Want to try again?
Okay.
Let's see.
I know. I heard a little bit like cutting in and out about the amount of media coming from Arizona. I think that's what you said. Okay, he's gonna call. Let's do that.
Yeah, Rich, if you want to, you can. Let's get and we'll.
That way we can hear him loud and clear.
We'll just have Rich call in the show, and then we'll put him on that way. We'll put him on. So, Rich, if you want to just give us a call at the station, we'll pop you right back on.
Oh wait, hold on. I think I sent you the wrong number.
Don't call the first number that you just got sent, and we'll get you on, and we'll get you on the phone line, and then we'll be able to hear everything you have to say. Is that him, or did you send the wrong number?
Pick it up.
Let's see. This is for live radio. Rich, are you there?
Am I caller number 7?
There
we go.
You won the T-shirt. No, there you go. Now we got you loud and clear, Rich. All right, let's get back into it. It was interesting because we want to touch on that. You mentioned that you're surprised how many people you said from Arizona are going to be heading to Canton.
I think every media outlet from Phoenix is coming, and what's fun for me is Phoenix is not the easiest city to get around. You know, not too dissimilar from Chicago, Boston, Los Angeles. A lot of traffic, a lot of time spent sitting in your car with the air conditioner cranked, and they're asking where they can stay and how far away things are, and oh my gosh, if we fly into Cleveland and stay at a hotel around Cleveland, how long is it going to take us to get to Canton? And I'll tell them, well, like an hour. And they're like, but it's like 50 or 60 miles. I said, yeah. And just the concept that you can travel 50 or 60 miles in an hour blows their mind. And so an hour I think I don't want to be an hour away. I'd love to be closer in. And they're like, no, that's fine. We'll do that. We'll save our station some money and stay in Cleveland. We don't. An hour in the car's nothing. So I guess life is all about your perspective.
You know, it's funny too. That's a good point too. We don't always realize how great this week is for Northeast Ohio's economy as well, because and the hotels. Because you think about it, Rich, and I'm sure you know this more than anybody. Hotels from Canton to Akron to Cleveland to God knows where, they all get booked up with people coming for this week every year.
No question. And with the media outlets from Phoenix and from Charlotte and from New Orleans and Boston and San Francisco, the 5 main markets for the members of this class, they see these individuals as faces of their organizations, and they're gonna come here to represent. And last year we didn't have quite as large media markets represented. I mean, those areas came, but they're not nearly the size of the media markets that we're talking about in some cases this year. So we're spending a lot of time right now getting ready for that influx and trying to figure out where we can do some things, and we may be doing, and we will be doing some things differently this year than in years past, just because of the media footprint, and it does give Canton, Ohio, an opportunity to be on the national stage, and of course NBC will be here for the game, and the new and improved ESPN NFL network merged organization will be here for enshrinement. So a lot of media eyes, a lot of spectator eyes from all over the country on us here in just 5 more weeks.
Yeah, and it's funny you talk about media coming from all those teams. And you mentioned the 49ers. I think there's going to be a huge 49er contingent of ridiculous Hall of Famers because knowing the 49ers from the 80s, and I know he's kind of maybe the elder of this class a little bit, but I think if you know anything about the 80s and 90s San Francisco 49ers, you know what Roger Craig meant to that organization or that team. I mean, it was one of the greatest videos I've ever seen of someone finding out they're going into the Hall of Fame and how much it meant to him. But I mean, we know how much he meant to the 49ers. He was such a great, hard, angry runner, and he meant so much to that team that I can't wait to see how many 49ers show up to support him.
Absolutely. He meant a lot to the team from what it was able to do on the field because of his skills, those same skills that ultimately have gotten him elected to the Hall of Fame. But it was his presence in the locker room. He was on the early edge of the ascendance of the 49ers, so he was older than some of the other people whose names we might know a little better as football fans. He was the guy in the locker room that they looked up to, that they took their work ethic from. Jerry Rice, Joe Montana, Ronnie Lott was Roger Craig's roommate, and they're best friends and confidants, and it was Ronnie Lott who did that knock on the door along with Charles Haley for Roger Craig. So, to a person, they all say that Roger was that figure that brought them all together, held them all together, showed them what it was like to work hard, to be dedicated to their craft, and they all say he is one of the reasons that they were the dynasty of the 1980s.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to his speech. I'm looking forward to his induction. I could still watch that video and get goosebumps when he was told that he was going, like I said, for a couple Niner gold jackets going to make sure to show him. That was just a great video, great reveal. And, of course, we're getting ready for the Great American Tailgate and Fan Fest that's going on August 5th through the 9th. That's going to be on another level this year as well, and you better bring your appetite to this one.
Yes. And I can't figure out where I'm going to start, whether it's a street taco or some other kind of bowl or some of the desserts. And it's been a really well-coordinated, great American tailgate in partnership with our friends at USA Today. When we first heard of this, one of the things we thought was, just don't let 32 teams all make something with meat in it, because that's great, but there's only so much of that you're going to want to eat. And I think one of the things that I'm most pleased about, and I think the people who participate in it are going to be most pleased about, is the variety across the menu. There are certainly there's some different kinds of hot dogs and some different kinds of tacos and things with meat in it, but there's also desserts. There's also some things that have some. Your mom will be happy because it's got some fruits and veggies available, different things. So you get all the different kinds of food groups. You get just a great variety, and then it's also a peek into what is special about each city. And all of this sort of kind of ties in. We're running some promotions now around America 250. A very significant time in our country, and food, football, music. Those are some of the things that make and our freedoms to enjoy those, to express ourselves in different ways, to paint our faces and root for one team or another, to be silly on Sunday and to live and die with the outcomes of these games. Those are all things that make our country special, and to be able to enjoy such a wide variety of cultures and traditions that the different cities and the different teams have. It's going to be a lot of fun. People in Canton, Ohio may not be able to go to all 30 cities represented in the NFL, but here's your way to kind of enjoy it, a taste of the NFL, a taste of America.
I'm actually looking at the menu. Oh my gosh. You can go, you can get crab dip. You can do chicken nachos. You can do brisket nachos, street corn. this is insane, the amount of food. Of course, yes, there are some hot dog variations. Of course, us in Cleveland, we've got the Cleveland hot dog. You need that.
Chicago dog.
That's right. Actually, the Chicago dog is going to be there. Nashville hot chicken for the Titans. It's really cool to see what each team has selected, and it wouldn't be like the thing that we know the most is when the Patriots went to the Super Bowl the first time after my daughter became a huge, or not Patriots, I'm sorry, Kansas City Chiefs, after she became a huge Pat Mahomes fan, okay? Like, this was 10 years ago, whatever. Every year when they went, our tradition was we had to make the Kansas City barbecue mac and cheese bowl because they serve that at the stadium. Go. And it's going to be at FanFest. Like, I'm going to have to take her. She's going to have to try this for herself. But they even have beignets. I mean, come on. If you churros from Arizona, Dallas, Texas, sheet cake. I mean, we're talking some mind-blowing desserts that are going to be there as well.
I was on the phone with somebody from the Cardinals, and we're doing some of the logistics about getting the players and team personnel here, and this topic came up. I don't remember exactly how we spun into, because they just said, hey, we heard there's going to be, this festival going on. And we started talking about it. And I told them about this Great American Tailgate. And I think, what's our food? And I said, it was this churro. And they're like, there's just about a half-second pause. And then, good choice. So I got the seal of approval from the team. So
good. Yeah, no, this looks like a great time. And I love how diverse it is. Like I said, they have crab cakes, there's crab dip. You can do a traditional hot dog. You can do brisket nachos. Like, it's all over the map. Like you said, Rich, this is a great experience for everybody because it is so diverse. Like,
there's
something for everyone.
There's different buying opportunities. You just want to go kind of a la carte and sample different things you can. You can buy some punch cards. You save a little bit of money by buying one of the, I don't have it right in front of me. I think there's maybe you do, Lauren or Christian. I think there's a 6 punch card or a 10 punch card. You can go all the way up to the 32 punch card, and your punch card's good the entire weekend. So we're hoping that some people really get excited about this, decide to sample all the food, and come back over 2 or 3 days to get them all.
Yeah, you can buy a 6 punch card, a 16 punch card. You can do the passport.
It's like a beer crawl, but for tailgating.
But what I love about it is you're right. You could buy the passport, and literally over the course of FanFest, you'd get like that time to make your way through all of the teams. You would have to. You would have to pace yourself.
Just about every time we talk together, I leave hungry. So.
I know.
There you go.
Food is a thing for I think it's because like we've been up for so long. Like people listening are like, it's only 9 o'clock, and we're like, no, but we've been up for 4 or 5 hours. So, like we're getting hungry. It's almost lunchtime.
It's lunchtime for you.
Oh man, there we go. Well, Rich, man, I'm hungry. I'm excited. I want my football, and like I said, 36 days. Canton, Ohio, as usual, starts the new NFL
It does.
season.
And I have to do my shameless plug. Go get your tickets for Lainey Wilson. I'm telling you, when I say there are only a handful of tickets left, like this is the truth. There's not rows and rows available for you. So if you're thinking, I'll be a procrastinator because it's in my hometown in Canton, don't, because you're not going to get to go. So go get your tickets for Lainey Wilson. That's my shameless plug. I'll be there. I'm so excited.
Boom.
So excited.
Boom. Rich.
Thanks. Hey, do we have one more minute?
Sure.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so have you seen out in the community? They're about the size of an extra large pizza. The circular signs that say Pro Football Hall of Fame and Football's Greatest Weekend. They're the kind of the plastic window hanging signs.
Yeah.
We're going to be staff from the Pro Football Hall of Fame is going to be out in the community tomorrow distributing some more of those signs. So. If you're a local business listening in, you got Q92 playing, we might be knocking on your door tomorrow to give you the opportunity to display one of these signs and show your pride in the community and the fact that we are the epicenter of the football world here in August. So I don't know, Christian, Lauren, is there one at Q92?
There can be.
There should be.
There can be. I think you know where we are.
I'm calling dibs.
All right.
That's
yeah. Great.
All right, I'll get one out to you.
All
awesome.
Right. Thank you so much, Rich. Always a pleasure.
All right. Thanks,
We'll
everybody.
talk to you next
All
week.
right, Rich DeRozier, Pro Football Hall of Fame.
He's awesome.
Right here on Q92.
The board recommends approving.
Regarding
the
that Community Hospital, a proud part of the Altman Health System, here for you.
Two leaders coming together for double the cancer expertise. The Altman Cancer Center is proud to Seidman Cancer Center. Advanced treatment, compassionate care, right here for you. Altman and UH bring you state-of-the-art cancer treatment close to home without unnecessary travel. Made possible with locations in Alliance and Canton. Because our community deserves the very best.
Q92.
All right, we're under an extreme heat warning today through Thursday. It's going to be sunny, hot, humid, a high of 97, a feels like temp to 106 degrees. Stay cool, clear and starry overnight, not much relief here, 74 for the low. From the 3 News Weather Center, I'm Mark Johnson.
Thanks, Mark. 8:57 on your Wednesday morning. We've got partly cloudy skies out there. It's 81 already in Canton.
Somber, back to Friends on Q. How was your Tuesday?
It's good.
All right.
I mean, I got my hair done. I told you that.
Do you like it?
Yeah. Just takes some getting used to.
Cut a little bit?
A lot of it. But
Did
yeah.
you?
Mm-hmm.
You think you cut that much?
Did she say 5 inches?
5 inches?
Yeah.
Gosh. All right. Well, were you nervous? Girls get nervous when they do that.
A little bit, but I trust my hair girl.
Oh,
She's been
shout
doing it
out.
a long time, yeah.
Shout out
Rachel. Scott Talbot. Rachel Kelly, she's awesome.
Woo woo. Got it done. 5 inches.
She's a local gal.
Little wave. Got a little wave going.
Well, yeah, that's left over from yesterday.
Little ombre.
I got it done like later, so she was like, it's not ombre.
What's it called when you have a highlight in the front only?
Well, this is a money piece.
It's called a money piece?
It is.
Oh, wow.
And then when you do an extended root and they like paint it on, it's called balayage.
Balayage and money roots.
Money piece.
Money pieces.
Money roots.
They have money pieces?
Yeah.
Never heard that till just now. That's
really?
Impressive. No, it's been a while, and even, I don't really go to the barber. And if I did, I don't think I'd ask for a money piece if I was able to go.
Yeah.
Because we haven't cured that yet. I don't understand. We're going to Mars.
Well, I mean,
We're going to Mars.
I think they're like, find out if there's aliens, cure cancer, or give guys hair back. That's probably...
That's in the middle. That's right there in the middle.
Maybe.
How can we do one and not the other? How is science doing that? But not this.
I know, man.
I mean, it's got to be somewhere. I'll bet a botanist could fix it.
A botanist?
Someone who works with plants and
Right.
soils and like figures out how to make
Like
things
pH?
grow. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be. Put a scientist and a botanist together and a hair guy together, maybe a barber. Put them all in a room and go, look, let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. I'll bet you.
Maybe they just haven't thought of that yet. You need to tell them.
No, they're just the scientists. They're not opening themselves up to hair people or botanists. If they'd all come together, like, let's use our skills together and see if we can't regrow, just like we're regrowing a garden. Just
Okay.
like, I mean, we're making possible meats.
I know. We do. They're not really even meat. They resemble meat.
Can we make impossible hair?
Do you think it would be weird?
It'd be a great combo for high.
Probably. But do you think it would be weird? Like, let's say you get this botanist together and this scientist. They're like,
and a barber or a hairstylist.
They're like, question, we figured it out. We're going to rub this all over your head.
Dude, you're not going to believe it. The three of us got together after hearing your show, and it worked. We have done it. Yeah. Maybe get someone who invented the Impossible Burger in there, too.
But yeah, maybe.
Lab-grown hair.
Yeah.
Philly, broadcasting live and worldwide at Q92radio.com with a Jordan Miller news update.
The U.S. Supreme Court has upheld state laws banning transgender athletes from competing in girls' and women's sports. In a 6-3 ruling on Tuesday, the justices found that the laws do not violate the Constitution or Title IX. The decision directly affects West Virginia and Idaho and is expected to influence similar laws in dozens of other states. A 14-year-old boy from Alliance accused in the shooting death of 15-year-old Kennedy Wise appeared in Stark County Family Court on Tuesday. A judge ordered him held in juvenile detention until September 18th, when he is set for a probable cause hearing, as prosecutors seek to transfer the case to adult court. His mother, who faces a felony tampering with evidence charge, could also face additional charges related to the unsecured firearm. The Fort Steuben Mall in Steubenville has been condemned, forcing most businesses inside the mall to close. City officials posted notices Tuesday after owners missed a deadline to provide a structural engineering report. Freestanding businesses, including Walmart, Seven Ranges, and JCPenney, remain open while the city continues monitoring the property. With your latest Q92 news, I'm Jordan Miller.
Who doesn't like clean water and world peace?
Right?
That's a hell of a combo.
A perfect world.
Almost as good as a Whopper.
With McDonald's fries.
With McDonald's fries, the ultimate combo. If you've never done it, I'm telling you, people, do it once in your life. It'll change everything. You might be like, oh my God, we are living in a simulation.
Life
if
goals.
you go and get a Whopper and then go get a large McDonald's fry. I know it sounds like Romeo and Juliet stuff, like, the Montagues.
It just sounds super gluttonous because you're hitting up 2 fast food joints. But really, what's the difference if you get an onion ring at Burger King with your Whopper?
I'm just telling you, those two together.
Probably worse.
A tear might fall from your face as you eat them.
Maybe.
A tear might fall. And not a sad tear. A tear like of enlightenment. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, have you seen God? Close. Like, I wonder if in heaven they hand you one of each. Welcome.
Really, I don't know. I mean, I like a Whopper. Oh, Lord.
Welcome, my son.
And then the aliens are all like, we want one, following you around. Why are there aliens in heaven?
I am the Lord. Lord, what do I get for getting here? I'm glad you asked.
That is
a Whopper and a McDonald's fry.
That is not a heavenly bed. That is a extraterrestrial life.
All right.
Now, if you were to walk into heaven snapping your fingers and Jesus gave you a Whopper and a McDonald's fry, and this was playing?
Oh, there's a party? And all your relatives and all, like, your old pets are all just chilling?
I can get behind this, right? You're like, hey, guys, how you been?
That plane wreck was awful, but look at this now.
Oh, my God, Christian.
Here I am.
Why'd you have to go so dark? Bad enough that we're dead.
We don't know that. It might be awesome once we get up there. It could be a party.
I know, but then you had to leave everybody down here to go say, hey.
They'll be there eventually.
I know.
Nobody gets out of life alive.
No, that is... True words have never been spoken.
Just saying. I believe Maximus Decimus Meridius said we all owe God a death.
That is true. He was a very smart man.
No, he knew.
Yeah, he did. Good old gladiator.
I've learned a lot about life through Maximus Decimus Meridius.
Right.
One of the most badass scenes in a movie I've ever seen. God, that scene where he turns around and reveals himself.
Yeah.
Was that not the most badass? You tell me a more badass movie scene.
Braveheart.
After
his wife's been slain, he's on the horse, he's got his war paint on, and he's giving him that motivational speech.
No, it's badass.
Okay.
But this man, William Wallace killed 50 men. 50. I get it. All right, he did that. But, I mean, Maximus was by himself, no army, in the middle of the Colosseum, surrounded by all those soldiers who could have killed him like that. Like, he was in more danger than and he just went badass.
He did. He's like, he's going down. After he had been, like, kind of starved and shackled for a while. I don't know where he found the energy.
Gladiator, reveal yourself.
He'd had enough of everybody's BS.
Oh.
He just snapped.
And he even told him, I will have my vengeance in this life or the... Like, even if you kill me, I will get my vengeance.
You're still in danger. Right.
Like that, come on.
Yeah, it was haunting, actually.
Oh, it was so bad.
Yeah, it was
never had a moment. Every man hopes they have a moment like that. We don't. But we've like...
Telling off the person at Home Depot, I will have my vengeance. In this life or the next.
In Mark's. I'm in Mark's telling off the manager. I would like everyone to do that to someone today. Don't MF them. Don't swear. Don't fight with them. Just give them that speech from Gladiator and just walk away and see if they don't think about you the rest of their lives.
They will.
I don't know this guy. I don't know what's going on.
Can you imagine?
Lock the doors.
Coming home from work and be like, you guys will never guess what happened today.
Someone gladiatored me. I don't even know what to do. Who doesn't like clean water and world peace?
Right?
That's a hell of a combo. Never?
I don't think so. I'm looking.
He was never questioned by police? You might be right. You could be right. It's been a long time since I've went down the Michael Jackson rabbit hole. But that's another argument as well. Do you separate the artist from the I don't know, their life? Look at R. Kelly. Look at Chris Brown. Do we separate, you know what I mean, the music from the person?
Well, we do it all the time with other artists.
I mean? That's what I'm saying. Look, I just named like other ones. Like people still listen to R. Kelly. People still listen to Michael Jackson. People still listen to Chris Brown. People still listen to other. I'm sure I'm missing.
You're right. He was found not guilty on all 14 counts in the one case where people came forward, kind of like the whole Deshaun thing. But he was tried and found not guilty.
So he was found not guilty in a court of law. He went to trial. I don't remember that trial. How could I not remember that trial? Remember OJ?
Yeah.
That was crazy. That was television. Do you remember watching that?
I do.
That was television.
My mom was glued to it. Are you kidding me?
It was peak television.
It was.
I'm not... Terrible thing that happened. But that trial was amazing. I'm trying to think any trial that rivaled it. Maybe not on a serious level, but the one with Amber Heard, and that was...
Oh, Johnny Depp?
Not as serious.
Where she
took
a dump on his pillow?
Not nearly as serious.
I know that, but it was a fun trial to watch.
The country was glued to that trial.
Yes.
The country was pretty...
I'll forever think of Amber Heard as the pillow pooper. Forever.
I always think of got stung by a bee and everyone laughing at her, and even Johnny Depp, like them asking Johnny Depp about drinking. He's like, I like to drink.
Yeah, he was very candid. He was very himself.
Very different
as
trials.
He should have been.
But phone number, our text line, 330-269-9292. We got a cue to call to hit later on this hour because we're going to give away a 4-pack of tickets to see the Akron Rubber Ducks. Good for any home game this season at 717 Credit Union Park. They're in town this week, as a matter of fact, if you want to check them out. Also, on the live video feed, we'll be giving away a 6-person VIP car pass to the African Safari Park. Very simple. If you want a chance at winning that, head on over, click the like button in the comments section. Simply put any animal emoji you'd like. By doing that, we'll know that you want to be that finalist or that winner. And we're going to pick one of you at the end of the show right before we get out of here. But coming up here in about less than 10 minutes, we're going to have Christy Woods here in studio with us. She's the Director of Community Relations for Refuge of Hope Ministries, and they've got a really cool event coming up Saturday, July 18th, the Run to Jesus 5K. Going to be talking all about that. If you want to get involved, how you can do so. Where's our marathon man at? You're always looking. You're running every morning with us. You're always looking for something to do to keep running, keep getting those miles in. It's incredible how many miles he's run so far this year. So we'll be talking to her coming up here about 10 minutes, a little less than 10 minutes. That's coming up. It's 11 after 9 right now. It's Olivia Rodrigo and Drop Dead on Q92.
Get up because of doing this for a living, so it's all good. How about this? This happened to me the other day too, and this is me trying not to be just a straight up B, right? This is when we walk into grocery stores. Is it really necessary to stop and stand like right in the middle? Like, you know how a lot of places you'll walk through the sliding glass doors and the carts are over to one side or the other, but like you walk in and you just stop? Why are we doing that? Do you realize there's a whole world behind you? There are other people that are trying to get into the grocery store, to get their groceries, to get home. Why are we stopping and standing and not moving? Like, the whole world, like, why can't we be more self-aware collectively as a society? Like, why? Why are we doing this? It perplexes me. Sorry, that was another one that got me earlier this week because I was just like, what are we doing? I actually stopped and watched. I mean, it was like a survey, hands on the hips, like, what direction do I want to go in first? I don't know. Move to the side and figure it out. Get out of the way. You're going to need a cart. Go get your cart and think about it. Why are we standing there? Sorry. Sometimes stuff like that just infuriates me. Oh, you know what's another one? Since you guys, because I got good news in here, and I'll read the good news, because good news matters too, but right now we're supposed to be mad. Can I talk to you specifically, parent that publicly disciplines their child at a very high level in the middle of a store? Yeah, I'm looking at you. I don't need to know what's going to happen to Samantha when you get home. I don't need to know what she did. I don't need to hear you say, girl, calm down 6 more times. Okay? It's not cool. Your business is your business. I don't need to hear you disciplining your child. Take them off to the side. You don't need to publicly humiliate them. And by the way, without even realizing it yourself, you're humiliating yourself. Because I'm looking at you like, what a turd. What are you doing? Do not call your kid out in a store publicly like that. Unless they have broken some piece of merchandise very publicly in front of the entire store. And you're like, oh, Samantha. There's no need. Get in the car and handle your business. And then there's the other parents who go to the other side. I don't need to hear you having your entire conversation with your kid. Usually it's the moms of the toddlers. You've got your toddler in your cart at Target. What do you want to do when we get home? Oh, you want to watch Bluey? We with you eat your fruit snackies while you watch Bluey? No one cares. Chances are your kid doesn't even know. Most of the time, they've got like a bib on or something. They probably don't even understand what you're talking about. And I get it, talking to your child, it's fine. It's fine. But why so loud? I talked to my kids like that when they were little, but I wasn't telling everybody in the children's department at Target. I wasn't telling everybody in the grocery store line. Why? Why are we doing this? I don't know why. It just irks the crap out of me when people discipline their child very publicly. It bothers me like to my core, if you couldn't tell. That is a hot button issue for me. Like, I want to go over and publicly discipline the parents then. I know I can't do that, but it's what I want to do. Guys, it gets me wound up, if you couldn't tell. All right, we got a lot more rage coming in. I must have inspired some of you, so I'm so glad. And we'll go with your happy news. Yes, I got a text. Opposite of Rage Room, going to see Chappelle tonight. Well, good for you. You know? We're supposed to be angry right now.
All right, we're under an extreme heat warning today through Thursday. It's going to be sunny, hot, humid, a high of 97, a feels like temp to 106 degrees. Stay cool. Clear and starry overnight, not much relief here. 74 for the low. From the 3 News Weather Center, I'm Mark Johnson.
Thanks, Mark Johnson. 9:17 on your Wednesday morning. Partly cloudy skies. It is already 82 in Canton.
All right, coming up, like I said, we'll be hitting that cue to call a little later because we are going to hook somebody up with a 4-pack of tickets to see some Akron Rubber Ducks baseball. Good for any home game this season. They're home this week, as a matter of fact. Also going to give away that African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. Going to do that on the live stream. On a head over. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Click the like button in the comment section. Put any animal emoji you like in there. I see Ashley, Danielle, Angela, Kelly, John. They've all done it recently. Be like them because you still got about a half hour to get over there and do that. And we're going to pick one of you randomly before we get out of here this morning. So go on over there and do that. And while you're over there on the live feed, we are joined in studio. We've got Christy Woods here with us in studio today. She is the Director of Community Relations for the Refuge of Hope, and they have their Run to Jesus 5K coming up on Saturday, July 18th, 8 a.m. at Centennial Plaza in downtown Canton. And Christy, thank you so much for coming down to talk about it today. We appreciate you joining us on the show.
Thank you for having us. We are so excited. This is the second year to host the Run to Jesus race, something that was a dream of a member of our community, Bernard Prince. And he had a degenerative disease that actually took his ability to walk as he aged through life. And going to physical therapy, his therapist, Michelle, my co-race director, she's working with him over the years, and she's a marathon runner. And he talked about a race she had run, the previous weekend. And he said, man, when I get to heaven, I'm going to run 10,000 miles. Nobody's going to see me. I'm just going to run and run and run. And she said, Bernard, why wait? And he's like, what do you mean? She's like, we can put you in a push team. And so they started running 5Ks and 10Ks and half marathons.
That's awesome.
And they ran the Cleveland Marathon.
Oh, my gosh.
They even qualified for Boston.
Wow.
Unfortunately, his illness took his life before they got to run that marathon. But not before he shared his vision of a race for people of all abilities in downtown Canton that felt like what he envisioned heaven looking like. Mm-hmm. And so that's the Run to Jesus. It was born from his brain. So,
oh my gosh, I love that so much. I love too, you have all kinds of events and it's not a bad thing. You come up with a kitschy name, blah, blah, blah. This story behind the name for the race is so poignant. And it's truly, I love everything that it encompasses. I mean, everyone is welcome. This is something that literally anyone can be a part of and do. And that touches my heart.
Thank you. We had 44 uniquely abled individuals racing, whether they were being in a chair or a stroller or with a walker or a cane or whatever that looked like. We had the folks that wheeled themselves and pushed themselves through that race last year. And so we're excited to have them out. Ainsley's Angels is a big team that comes out and has a very big presence at this race. But we also have high school cross country runners and college athletes and everyone in between. Carlin Isle, the fastest rugby player in the world, Olympic athlete, is sponsoring our free kids dash. So even the little ones can get in and have a good time and feel competitive.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, it's a great cause. But too, like you mentioned, all the people. There are people that live for these 5Ks, these 10Ks. They go all over.
30Ks is where you lose me a little bit because I'm like, that's just pure insanity.
Yeah, I like to keep my Ks in the single digits if I'm going to run or jog.
Thank you. Me too. 3K, 5K.
Even a walk. I'm like, well, keep it under 10.
You like your Ks in your wallet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but no, there are people that they look for these, and this is a relatively new one, but an awesome cause, an awesome reason to do it, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And starting off there at Centennial Plaza, what a great place to start it off, and to have it in downtown Canton. That's great too. It's great.
Yeah, we start with praise and worship music first thing in the morning. Wake up the city of Canton as the sun's rising, and as everyone's crossing the finish line, we have portable baptismal fonts there. So if somebody chooses baptism, we've got all the different traditions represented. So whatever your faith, looks like in baptism, we can honor that. And so there's just so many good things happening that morning.
And Christy, too, I want to, while you're here, too, I know a lot of people in Canton and Stark County know the name Refuge of Hope. That they just, that it's kind of a name that's ingrained in the community. But for those listening that have always heard of Refuge of Hope, but are wondering what all you do, what all you provide, you guys do so much for the community. Let's get into that a little bit.
Thank you for acknowledging that. This race is a benefit for Refuge of Hope. That was Bernard's vision, is to give hope to people, and he thought that this was the appropriate way to do it, so he chose us. Refuge of Hope, located in downtown Canton, really serves all of Stark County. We're the only men's homeless shelter in Stark County, and in the fall, we are opening our women's shelter because the need for shelter in Stark County has increased to the point that there aren't enough beds for women in our area. So we started construction last year, and it should finish hopefully mid-October. We can get that opened. But also community meal ministry. Not just those that are experiencing homelessness, but just struggling to make ends meet. Why choose between buying food and buying a prescription or fixing your car? And so we have, upwards of 200 people come down for dinner. We serve 9 community meals a week in downtown Canton. There are folks from Alliance that come downtown. They take the bus to have a meal at Refuge of Hope. So we're having conversations about how do we meet the needs of folks in Alliance a little easier. So I'm not going to, share too much right now because there's just conversations at the moment, but there are serious conversations being had right now.
The conversations can lead to amazing things, just like this 5K was a conversation.
Yeah. Well, and in addition to the shelter and the meals, we have a clothing ministry where people give their new and gently used clothing to us. We put it out on the floor like a store so people can come in and feel like they're shopping, but not have to pay for the items that they need. They get hygiene items, brand new underwear. We don't take used underwear, by the way.
Probably a good idea.
Nobody wants your crusty old underwear.
Yeah, got that.
And we're expanding services to include showers and laundry, free laundry services to those that just don't have access to the laundromats or can afford to go. So those will be things that come this fall as well, in addition to our medical clinic. So there's a lot happening all on one campus, and it does serve the greater community.
No, I love that. And I mean, it talks too on your site, like talking about 525 Canton area residents are each month are getting meals free of charge. You are serving 6 days a week, hot meals at no cost to residents that need that. So this is so important to our community to have an organization that has an outreach program that is helping people in their greatest time of need. Yeah. Really, and helping them to get back on their feet.
And it's all about hope. It's hard to get back on your feet if you don't have hope to motivate that to happen. And so we believe that hope starts with a hot cup of coffee, a full belly of food, a safe place to sleep, a dry pair of socks, just somebody having that moment to have a small exchange to check in with you and see how you're doing. That's a difference maker. And so that's what motivates everything that we do at Refuge of Hope.
Well, if you love to run or not, maybe you love to walk. You can walk this too.
Yes.
Anybody, literally anybody, can participate in the Run to Jesus 5K. And if you sign up before the 4th of July, you're actually saving a little bit of money. So I'd go get it done sooner rather than later. Correct. Christy, where can they register for the race?
You can go to refugeofhope.org. On our Facebook page, Refuge of Hope as well. There's a Run to Jesus page on Facebook and Instagram. So check out any of those options. But we welcome you to get signed up earlier, like you said, to save a few dollars, register the whole family. The kids run is free. So, maybe mom, dad, you want to walk the 1 mile or run the 5K, get the kids involved. We got great medals and T-shirts and prizes. So it's a great family event.
Yeah, absolutely. And bring out the kids, too. They can race with Carlin Isles. I mean, you're kidding me? Kids are always like, I'm the fastest. I wonder if I'll let them win.
I don't know. He's a pretty competitive guy. He might make you work for it.
That's right.
And also, before we let you go, too, the Refuge of Hope is helping out during this extreme heat wave as well.
Yes.
Yes. The cooling center is open through Friday. It's a free ride on SARTA if you tell them you're heading to our cooling station or anywhere else in Stark County. There are a number of them, but we're open from 8:30 in the morning till 6 o'clock in the evening. You can stop in for meals. We have water and popsicles and cool rags. So please check in on your neighbors and your pets, and please, please, please don't leave anything in the car that you're worried about melting.
Yeah. It's the Run to Jesus 5K, Saturday, July 18th, Centennial Plaza, downtown Canton, with the Refuge of Hope Ministries. Christy, great talking to you. Amazing event coming up.
Thank you for coming.
And thank you for coming down. Hopefully we'll talk to you again. And thank you for everything you do all year round, whether it's feeding, shelter, warming stations in the winter, cooling stations in the summer. You take care of those that need it all year round, and we can't thank you guys enough.
Yes,
Thank you for helping us spread the word. Appreciate you guys.
Absolutely.
There you go. It's Olivia Dean right now, and so easy to fall in love right here on Q92.
Turn it up. It's Christian and Lauren on Q92.
I don't know. People look at, oh, he's got one of those pools. I think people will judge your pool.
You know what I've decided?
I think people judge your pool.
I've decided that actually I think you might be a little hoity-toity more than you think.
I don't have the money
You're
to be
garage.
hoity-toity.
No, you're like garage sales. Ew. No, that doesn't mean anything. You can have champagne taste on a beer budget. Are you kidding me?
No. I don't know. I personally don't like
that pool. It's not good enough for our yard in the cul-de-sac.
I'm like, if we're gonna do it, let's just save up and do it.
Yeah, but you're testing the waters. What if you get it and you're like, I don't know if I want to spend that kind of money. We just didn't spend that much time in it.
Well, that's true. You could be like, okay, we got in that enough that if we
then you feel better about like sinking the money into it because you're like, whoa, we used the crap out of that.
just had a few $100s. You're like, guys, we didn't use this.
Yeah,
it was nice,
right?
But we didn't use it,
right?
Let's pack it up.
Or dang, it was a pain in the butt to keep the water balanced, or you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Because pools can be the treadmills of outside, just a place to hang your laundry. We don't use them nearly like we say we're going to. You know what I mean? Who's got in that treadmill? What do? We dry our shirts on it.
Treadmills for sure. Yeah,
you know
it does become a drying rack.
It becomes that. Oh, we can dry. Oh, just hanging over there. Those things happen. How many people get their pool? If you're in it all the time, like my brother's family, they live in that damn thing.
Yeah. Most people who have like the in-ground pools or they have like a really big above ground, that's what happens. If it's nice enough out, chances are the pool's open and someone's going in.
They got a hoop, they got a diving board, they got a slide. I mean, it's a pretty darn.
My brother-in-law and sister-in-law have an in-ground pool, and they just got a slide this year too. I'm sure that'll be fun.
See, someone is. See, I'm a Christian. Save up for a nice pool. Inflatable pools look trashy.
It's in your backyard. You're not putting it in your front yard.
No.
You literally have a field behind your house.
Well, soon to be developed. Apparently, they claim they're putting 18 houses in by December. I'm like,
this is what I was talking about, workmanship. That's a little scary.
I'm like, you're lying. There's way you're going to be able to do that. That's like
the housing equivalent of the traveling carnivals that we talked about yesterday.
All they did was flatten the land.
Oh, it won't be
long.
Back there. They'll have 18 basements dug.
They said that they're going to have 18 houses in by the end of 2026. And I'm like,
no, you're not. Sarah, no, you're not. No, you're not.
I don't know. That's 6 months.
That many houses?
Yeah. I'm telling you, they throw them up like that anymore. Tony's cousin is a real estate developer, and he does like homes out in Austin. Okay.
Yeah.
And he was saying that's one of the biggest things that he won't do is get in with contractors that flip houses that fast because there's no way.
No, there's no way everything is well done.
But they do. It happens all of the time. You have families who want that nicer home. They tend to be a little bit cheaper built. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So they're more affordable.
We'll see. I'm interested because they were working even weekends to flatten it and get it all level, and then last 2 weeks no one's been there.
Oh, they're just getting their crew together.
No one's been there.
They're getting their little 18 home build gang together.
I guess but that's a lot of home. I mean, you're wasting the best weather, one of the best weather months of the year right now.
How are they wasting it? It's so much easier to do construction in the heat than when the ground's frozen.
That's what I'm saying. Like you're wasting. You had all this time. Like you wasted like 3 weeks in May, June.
Well, people have to buy the land.
Could have been building. Whoever's building. I don't even know who the hell's building. Where do you find that info?
Usually, it's posted on like the lot cards. Like it'll be like lot number 15, and then it'll say like blah, blah, blah homes. You know what I mean?
A lot more. The development's about to grow. Ryan homes are 90 days guaranteed from the day you sign. That's insane.
That makes me so
90 days
nervous
from the day you sign.
I mean, what do I know? I've never had to put in a roof or, bring in the peaks of the roof and build it like that. I remember though, when my parents built their house, I was still living at home. I got to pick my carpet, my finishes, all that kind of stuff for my room and my bathroom. And it was a good 10 months. At least.
Yeah. No, I'm sure.
From groundbreaking to move in. It was a long time because we had to go every day to see the progress. We'd walk in, and it was in the dead of winter. My dad would be like, "Oh, look. Over there."
That's pretty crazy.
They ran some electrical over there in that bathroom.
I'm excited to see if they pull it off. If by the end of the year, if by Christmas time I'm looking out my upstairs window and I'm looking at 15, 18 new homes behind me. That's impressive.
Yeah, you'll eat your words.
I'll be darned.
And then you will probably be looked down upon with that inflatable pool.
Yeah, then those people in the newer houses,
they will definitely judge you.
Oh, no, there's poor people next to us. Great.
They didn't tell us that our lot was in the, bad end of the neighborhood.
Plant more trees. I don't want to see poor. Oh, God, it's gross. 7:14, it's Ray. Where's my husband on cue?
Call now to win tickets to see the Akron Rubber Ducks with Q92.
There's the cue to call, the Akron Rubber Ducks. They are home this week, and you could be there because we're going to give away a 4-pack of tickets good for any home game this season with the Akron Rubber Ducks at 717 Credit Union Park. We just need you to be caller number 10 right now to win these tickets at 330-450-9292. Caller 10, you're going to win some Rubber Ducks tickets right now. It's Taylor Swift. I knew it. I knew you on Q92. I've never been to Seaside Heights. Is that not where Jersey Shore was filmed? They were weren't they there?
I don't know.
Seaside Heights.
You're asking the wrong person. I never watched Jersey Shore.
You missed a gem. You never sat there and watched Ronnie and Sam fight?
No.
Oh, there is no toxic couple that was more entertaining to watch than Sam and Ron.
Darn.
You could play. Oh God. Ron, stop! You never heard that growing?
No.
Never?
I never watched Jersey Shore.
We're done.
I mean, I know who Snooki is, and all, I know of the series, but I never watched it.
Are you friends with her, Ron? Are you friends with her? We're done. We're done. They're so. Oh God,
dude!
He threw her bed on the patio. He said, "If you want to act like a dog, you could sleep outside like a dog." Things were said and done on that. It was incredible. I don't even care if it was scripted.
Maybe I'll give it a watch now.
If
Can you watch
was,
it anywhere?
Yeah, I believe Paramount.
Okay, we have Paramount.
Yeah, don't worry about Jersey Shore Family Vacation. That's cute. You want Jersey Shore,
like the actual,
the original Jersey Shore.
Okay,
just phenomenal.
But did you Google it? Is that where it was shot? Was where this person was going?
Let me see here. Oh, the text lines are Google. Yes, Heights is where Jersey Shore was filmed. Yeah, they spent the summer.
Do they still live there?
No. They did a year. They did some in Florida. They did a season in Italy.
Wow.
I mean, they went,
it wasn't Jersey Shore.
Well, it became a brand after their first couple seasons.
I see. Okay.
It was one of MTV's final, home run hits for a show.
Before they were no more.
It really was a late in their career, a boom, a resurgence they got from that.
Yeah.
It was a good show. No one else remembers Ron and Sam from Jersey Shore. Am I alone on that island? You guys are killing me. I would have thought everyone would have been absolutely. Text, last week of classes for Westgate Middle School in East Liverpool. Field trip day for 5th grade. Let's go. Wow. You guys were last man standing.
Yeah. No kidding.
This is pretty much Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys. I don't know if anybody else is still in school, but I think that's about it, my friend. Wow, that's late. Hopefully you start late. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's what we got for you here today. Text message. Absolutely remember Ron and Sam. Okay, then you get it. They broke up and got back together 17 times a show.
Here we go. This one's really, really good. Like this one came in last, and I'm reading it first because I get it. My daughter's summer camp has a strict no phone policy. Yesterday, I picked her up and found out that the counselors spent half the day making TikTok videos with the kids for the camp's social media pages. If phones are banned for kids, shouldn't they be banned for counselors too? I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess. Well, okay. So the issue is whether the camp is following the spirit of their own rules, right? So phones are banned because they distract the kids from doing activities and interacting with one another. And counselors should be held to the same standard while supervising the kids, right? That said, if they're creating a quick social media update to show parents what the kids are doing, because I know sometimes camps will do that, like, hey, mom and dad, they're fine, like, that's different than scrolling TikTok all day. The question is, were the kids having fun and participating, or did the counselors turn the day into a content creation day for them? If it's the latter, then I'd definitely have a problem with it. And furthermore, did you sign a media release saying that it was okay for your child to be filmed? I don't know. Just throwing that out there. Because I don't know that I would. I don't know what I would do. But yeah, that's a good one. Like, zing. That's a good observation on your part of what happened. I mean, like, that is not okay. Again, I wouldn't be as mad if they were doing it just real quick, but you said half the day. So unless your daughter, and I'm not saying she is, embellishing anything or making it longer than it actually was. But if that was the case, if it was half the day, then that's a whole nother problem. So
Q92, hello, who is this?
This is Joel.
Joel, where are you calling from this morning?
I'm calling from Caddis.
All right, Joel, you're caller number 10. You're our winner. Congratulations.
Man, you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Dude, I never, ever got in there.
Well, you did today. I mean, Joel from Caddis, you're going to go see the Ducks, and you've got 4 tickets.
Hey, thank you very much.
You're super welcome. Joel, tell everybody your favorite station hooking you up today.
Q92, baby.
My man was excited.
I like Joel.
I know.
Joel sounds like he'd be fun to go to a baseball game with.
Joel's a fun time. I think Joel's going to have a couple libations when he goes to that baseball game. I think so.
Are you passing judgment on Joel? You don't know Joel.
I think Joel's fun. I think Joel's going to have a couple
I
Heinekens.
agree. I think he's fun.
Maybe a couple Heinekens, guys. Let's watch some baseball. It's 9:40. It's Hosier. It's way too sweet. It's Q92. You'll have a chance to become a finalist that we will pick at the end of the 9 o'clock hour. Asking you guys funny stories about your name. So we are going to get back to the text on those. You see here, I have a funny story for my name, but let's go with the Italian way. Why are all Italians named Tony? Because they stamp to New York on their paperwork, but mine is Tony A. Good Lord. Good Lord. Let me see. Did I miss something? Is Jake gone? Yeah, he's been gone. Yes, very much so. I don't know. We've had a whole goodbye thing for him. But yes, he left to go full-time into his inflatable business. J&J Inflatables, shout out. It's time. He's built that thing with his brother from the ground up. They've been having some really good years. And it's time to see if he can really, and his brother, to see if they can really make that thing go and really make that their business. So he's got to go all in. He had to at some point. And we're so pumped for him. Pumped full of air, right? Get it? But no, love that kid to death. He was so fun. And I'm sure he loves sleeping in. But yeah, he is going full bore with J&J Inflatables with his brother, trying to make that really, really take off. And it's doing really well. And man, you guys need anybody inflatable for anything. I'm not telling you what to do, but I think you should probably reach out to old Jakey. So, yes, that is where he is now. And Lauren is sick today. If you wonder where she is, she's still here. She's just sick. Got a little fever issue. So, we don't want none of that here in the building. So, she'll be back hopefully on Monday. Hey, good morning, guys. So, my daughter's name is Olivia Jade. Her middle name is Jade, obviously. And then my husband has another daughter. Her name is Haley. My husband is a very big Eminem fan. He always has been so... That's funny. Coincidence, one child from her previous marriage is named Haley, and then my daughter's middle name is Jade, and Eminem's daughter is Haley Jade. Just kind of a funny story, but have a great weekend, everybody. Yeah, no, that's an Eminem fan right there. You're right about that. That's funny. I like that one. We got our daughter's name, Evie, from the movie V for Vendetta. Natalie Portman played Evie Hammond. We thought it was different and loved it. Okay. V for Vendetta. I got you. Oh, man. Let me see here. Got my name Nolan after Nolan Ryan because my dad was a huge baseball fan, and Nolan Ryan's one of the best pitchers to ever play the game. Don't I know it? You ever want to blow your mind, too? Go look up how long that guy pitched. Go look up how long he played baseball and how good he was even in his, 40s. My daughter's name is, I hope I'm saying this right, Shavella. And I named her after a character in a book I read when I was in 7th grade, The Boy and the Black Horse. Shavella, named after a book. I love it. My name is Jet. Parents named me after the Jet Li. I love my name. Wow, you got a Jet Li. Interesting. Got my name after Lisa Marie Presley. Yes. Listen, there were some names thrown about for my son. I went with Jimmy. I went with Jimmy Wayne. His middle name too is actually Jimmy Wayne Cole. I went with Jimmy Wayne because that was my father's first and middle name. I went for Optimus Prime. It was shot down. I tossed around Maximus so I could call my son Max. And that would have been, if that would have happened, that would have been from Gladiator. I also and Jordan Miller's son's name is Xavier. I thought about Xavier because I thought I could call my son X. I thought that was pretty badass, but I'm also a tool, so I don't know. So Jimmy is what we went with to honor my father who's not here. But I will tell you, Maximus was thrown about, and so was Xavier. I did not win either of those discussions, as you can tell. My brother was named after Gage Creed from Pet Sematary. Gage. Wow. That's a good one. I named my son Trip after Matthew McConaughey in Failure to Launch, and the name fits him perfect. LOL, he is definitely a Trip. My son's name is Jet Adam Lee. Oh, that's just fantastic. That's definitely, yeah. Daughter's name Charlie, named after my father, Charles. Yeah, Charlie is not an unheard of girl's name. Not at all. My name is Haley Daniel because my dad wanted to name me Harley Davidson, and my mom said, hell no, LOL. So instead of Harley Davidson, you went with Haley Danielle. All right. It's close. It's close. I'm named after Mackenzie Phillips, the drug addict. Well, all right. Well, y'all are funny. Q92, my name is Marissa, named after Marissa Tomei in the movie My Cousin Vinny, specifically the scene where she's talking about her biological clock is ticking because my mom was 35 when she got pregnant. Nice. My daughter's name is Alexa after her father, whose name is Alex, and she hates it because kids at school always say, "Hey, Alexa," and tell her to do stuff. That might be the winner. That might be the winner. Like, "Hey, Alexa," and they tell her to do stuff. That's fantastic. What's become? You'll have a chance to become a finalist that we will pick at the end of the 9 o'clock hour. Asking you guys funny stories about your name. So we are going to win that African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. Lauren, you got to get over to our live feed while you can.
Yep, head over to Facebook, YouTube, X. Find that video live stream, give it a like. In the comments, just drop some animal emoji. Whatever animal emoji you want, you can do several, you can do one. It doesn't matter. At the end of the show, which is like in a few minutes, we're going to select one of you that does that to win a VIP African Safari Wildlife Park pass for you and your family. So
if you have unfiled taxes,
Hey, you know I love talking about us bringing back things that were, extinct.
Yeah, like dinosaurs and stuff.
Well, that's going to happen.
Saber-tooth.
You'd laugh. We will be able to be. I'll probably be an old man, but we'll be able to go to a real Jurassic Park in people's lifetime. My son will be able to go to a Jurassic Park. It will happen. It'll be easy to quell if something bad happens. I've already said that. We didn't have. You know what happened back in the dinosaur days? If a dinosaur got loose, you threw a stick at it. Not really going to stop a Tyrannosaurus, because I don't believe we had weaponry in the dinosaur ages. Now we'll have lasers, and we'll be able to shut down a dinosaur.
Maybe there was
like that.
Something back then that they figured out,
slingshot?
And it just didn't make it through time to us. Yeah, maybe their feelings got hurt really bad, so
the Brontosaurus was like, "All right, Jesus,
right,
I'll go."
You don't know.
What if they spoke? Anyway.
Oh my God, that would be like the Land Before Time was like legit.
What's your problem, man? What if they were talking and the humans were like, Is there a cave? You know what I mean?
Right.
Unga bunga. What's that guy's problem?
Why Unga Bunga, by the way?
What's that from? Captain Caveman?
I don't know.
I think that's Captain Caveman.
Okay.
Unga bunga. How do I remember that? Anyway, listen to this, because there's a new one now. Colossal Biosciences claim they've successfully hatched chicks using a fully artificial 3D printed egg. This did not come from any bird.
So did they do the fertilization in like a petri dish and then implant it in a prosthetic egg?
A 3D printed egg. All right.
Okay.
I'll go on. A development the company believes could eventually help to revive extinct bird species.
Like pterodactyls.
Let's go. Now, these guys are from Dallas, where all the biotech is.
Didn't pterodactyls hatch out of eggs?
I believe so.
Okay.
Big ones.
Yeah.
Couldn't get those at the store. They created an artificial egg that looks more like a plastic cup than a traditional shell. The key breakthrough is a special silicone membrane lining in the inside that allows oxygen to pass through naturally, mimicking the way a real egg works. To test the system, they transferred the contents of a normal egg into the artificial version, leaving a small opening so they could monitor development. The result? Healthy chicks successfully hatched from synthetic eggs. They're also in the process is scalable and could someday help hatch endangered or even extinct birds.
Well, that's what I was thinking, like the whole endangered thing where, you know what I mean? They could help protect a species, but
they have a target, and that is the giant South Island moa, a massive flightless bird from New Zealand that stood nearly 10 feet tall and went extinct centuries ago.
okay, so when we do this, why are we going after like these big, huge animals like saber-toothed tigers and 10-foot tall birds that don't fly?
Because we had to bring them back. Why not?
But why? Have they said
they didn't deserve to be gone?
No, I'm saying, okay, I get that, but I'm saying how does it contribute or directly impact maybe like the ecosystem or
probably immensely.
Okay, you just threw probably in there. So my point is does the article actually state why it's important to bring back this particular bird or the saber-toothed tiger, or you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't know if it gives me the purpose, but I can look into that.
No, I'm just curious. You know what? Why are we selecting the animals that we are selecting to do this with?
Well, it's funny. It made me do some. I did some checking up just to check the dire wolves. Remember? The Weekend Cry for Me right here on today's Hit Music Q92. It is 9:53, and that's going to about do it for us here at the Q92 Morning Show today. Thank you to Christy from Refuge of Hope for stopping in studio to talk to us this morning.
That was awesome, by the way.
Great conversation with her. Thank you to Rich DeRocha from the Pro Football Hall of Fame for joining us in the 8 o'clock hour. Thank you for you guys for all the interaction today and the awesome requests on the Your Call Wednesday. We'll be back tomorrow morning to do it all over again. Before we get out of here, time to give away an African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. You guys went over to the live stream. You click the like button in the comments. You went ahead and put animal emojis, hoping to win. Now it's time to randomly select one of you and make you a winner. Lauren likes to hook somebody up.
Today it's going to be Ashley, oh boy, Chavone.
Ashley, oh boy, Chavone.
How do you say that?
Chavone. Chiavone. Just say it confidently.
What if it's like Chivon?
What if it's Chiavone?
Oh, it could be.
Could be. Just say it confidently. No one will know.
Well, Ashley, however you say your last name.
Guess what?
You just got a car
You're taking all those letters and you're going to the African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car style. And hopefully you'll enjoy it over in Portland. Everybody does. Thank you guys again. Whether you were listening or watching, we appreciate you making us part of your day as we are getting closer and closer to 4th of July weekend, everybody. For a lot of us, tomorrow's our Friday.
Whoop, whoop, including us.
You heard her. She said whoop, whoop.
I did.
Whoop, there it is. For that song?
No, I don't.
Oh,
not at all.
Just
Tag team, like, what's that?
Whoop, there's my butt. That's from Beavis and Butthead. Remember that one? Whoop, there's my butt. Oh, man.
I really couldn't stand Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, it was great.
No.
Diarrhea. Cha-cha-cha. Oh, great show. Great show.
No.
We'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. We'll wake you up at 5:30. Looking forward to it. We'll talk to Jordan Miller tomorrow.
Sure thing.
Who knows what else we'll get
Hey, I did learn something about Jordan this week.
What's that?
He's got a lead foot. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. It's a little...
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Gotta be careful with them things, man.
Especially you people out there in East Canton.
Big Brother's watching. Big Brother's watching. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Nicolina's in here next. J-Dub after that. Enjoy the day. Stay cool. Take care of the elderly. Take care of your pets.
Yeah, and be aware that there are cooling centers available in every community. And you heard Christy, if you're in Stark County in the Canton area, you can ride for free to a cooling center on SARTA. Just tell them that you need to go to a cooling center. And Refuge of Hope has one as well as meals that you can get. She said popsicles, cooling towels, things like that. So stay cool, Canton, and all the surrounding areas. And we'll see you tomorrow morning.
Catch you guys tomorrow. It's Alex Warren and Fever Dream right here on today's Hit Music Q92.